Good afternoon and good evening and good everything, and welcome to the fourth episode of the Metal Blade D&D live stream. My name is Gísli Didriksen, and I will be your dungeon master for this evening, along with these beautiful people playing some adventurous D&D. This will be our last episode, so will be our hopefully tying up this short campaign. But before we get into it, let's do a quick recap of the of last episode. So. Shira, Capra, Miss Crow Capra. Oh fuck! Did I?
You're good.
You look good on our end.
Shit.
You're good on our end. I think
What
he's
did
not
you
good
do?
on his end.
Leaving me hanging.
Oh,
no.
No.
Oh,
No.
looks like Mario's the DM now. Mario.
Hey.
All right, so everyone dies.
That's just rude, bro.
Before we started, you can't really see me, so I'm going to be the voice from the shadows here, fitting
Ooh.
to my character. But before we started, Gísli was having some technical issues. There's a lot of natural hazards happening in Iceland right now, so bear with us while he returns to the stream. I guess in the meantime, we could all dance. We could all.
Oh, wait,
we could all try
Mario
to-
really is our DM?
Yeah, we could all.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, there he is up in the corner.
All right, Mario. So what happens? Let's talk about it.
He just said we all die.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. All right. Well, thanks for being
Sorry.
here. Super appreciate it. I'm gonna dip out. That's the end of that.
The afterlife sucks. Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't know, there's about to be an eruption, a volcanic erection here in Iceland.
I knew it.
You said it, not me.
It's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be as bad as the last one. The last one completely fucked up the air traffic in Europe. This time, it's hopefully not gonna be that bad. But yeah, we're hoping for the volcano to erupt any moment now. Actually, for the last 2 days, it's been a lot of earthquakes. So yeah, could be. And also, there's something funny. We don't know exactly where it's gonna erupt, so it might just as well erupted in Gísli's house.
Oh no.
So that's why he's gone. No,
hope
but
not.
honestly, there are like 5 different places where it should erupt now. So
Mm.
That's
you know.
stressful. Jeez.
Yeah, those of us who are living in like Los Angeles on like the fault line probably know some idea of that.
Am I back?
But hey,
Yes, you are. We can
I
you.
hear
Yes,
you.
and now we can see
Hey,
you.
all right.
Fantastic.
I lost power.
I wish I could blame this on a volcanic eruption, but it hasn't started yet, according to the internet.
Yeah.
So, when did I cut out? What was I saying?
You weren't
Oh,
saying
no.
anything. We heard you. We heard you being like, "Hey, what is everyone? Can we?" And then you just disappeared. So
Yeah.
you're good.
Great.
You were asking.
Perfect.
You were asking Crow Shira to to recap for us.
Yes. So yeah, if you could just give us the like last time on the Malevolent Heart of the Goddess in
Okay.
your best trailer voice.
Trailer.
Previously on the Malevolent Heart of the Goddess.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Mm.
Nice.
So, last episode, our character took a rest after fighting a black dragonborn and some goblins. The guard having gone with them, Amina, seemingly being catatonic by seeing these 2 wyverns and a silver dragonborn flying away from these ruins that they had found. Upon waking the next morning, this guard, Amina, was gone. She had left them. And good riddance. At that point, the party had a chat, and Xanelor revealed that he had been hired by an unknown organization to infiltrate a cult in the city of Titan's Rest, led by a figure only known as the Clockwork Goddess. This seemed to be tying into these strange events that had been happening around the characters. The goblin infestation in Raven's Hollow, and the stealing of the iron and some people's bodies, it seems. So our heroes have made their way to the city of Titan's Rest, this massive sprawling city by a bay where a titan's skull and pieces of ribs are sticking out of the ocean just by the end of the bay. There, they made contact with members of the cult in a tavern called the Porthole. Two members called Tilda and Helga, among whom, and a couple of other guys, they went to a ceremony of the cults within the slum district of Titan's Rest, this sort of ramshackle church-like place, where they saw finally the clockwork goddess herself rise from the floor through this opening, and where she healed a person from the sickness that has taken place within the city. That is something that our character Osborn has met before. Now, after the ceremony, the crowd disperses. Helga thanks you for coming, and you have made your way back to the porthole. And you are trying to figure out what to do next. As you're sitting there, and this is the next morning. The ceremony took place quite late, after which you went to the porthole and got lodgings there. And so the first thing we're going to do before we go any further is you guys are going to level up after taking that long rest up to level 3. And I would like you guys to roll HP, please. So let's start with you, Riley.
Yep, absolutely. It's a 1d10, I want to say, if I remember correctly.
I think it's a D8 for the
Might be a D8 for the rogue.
Okay.
I believe so. Yes, a D8 for the rogue. That's a 2. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it's something.
It's okay. I can live being squishy. So I have a so wait a second. So in my D&D Beyond thing, for maximum hit points, I get a bonus of 6 from my Constitution, and then it says hit dice 3d8.
Yeah, don't worry about the hit dice. That's just something you use during a short rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just add the 2 and plus your Constitution modifier,
So
whatever that
plus
is.
6, so that's 8.
I really doubt that your modifier for your Constitution is a plus 6.
It says hit point bonus is plus 6 from Constitution in my thing. Let me look at my
but on your stats, like where it says strength, dexterity, Constitution, what does it say there? Plus something.
Let me check. I have to pop open the window here.
Wait, I have your stats right here actually. So your Constitution would be a plus. Let's see. A plus 2. Plus 2.
Plus
Yeah.
2. Gotcha. Okay, that makes
Exactly.
more sense. All right, so
Cool.
4 HP. So my current is 16.
Beautiful. Okay,
So
Nico,
so
could you go
adding
next?
that will make it 20.
Sure, no
Nice.
problem. All right, I'm gonna roll a D8, and then my Constitution modifier
Oh,
is
shit.
1. Oh, max 9. Let's go.
Nice. There you go.
Nice. Okay,
Started the
cool. So
day
add
off
that to
right.
your HP. Mark, could you go next, please?
Yes, I sure can. So my hit die, I just looked it up, is I believe a D10 for the fighter.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, I'll just do this and roll 20, make it easier. All right, so 1d10. Let's roll it. I'll take a 5.
Okay, cool.
And then my Constitution modifier is 2, so I'll add 7 to my hit point max.
All right. So Shira, Crow, could you roll a
Okay.
D12, please?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Nice, very
Not
good.
bad. +1.
+1, cool. And Mario?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll a 1d8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
4.
Okay.
+1, I think.
Yeah, I think that's, let's see. Yeah, +1.
So that would make 20.
Beautiful. All right. So you wake up the next morning. How do you think you guys would lodge? Would like each one of you have separate rooms, or would you bunk up together in some form?
Mm,
Well, I don't have any money, so I
Oh, me either. So I'm gonna sleep at a table downstairs.
Right. So
yeah.
does nobody have any money?
No, I still have plenty of money.
Where did you get this money?
I don't know, man. I started with it. I think I came from like a thing of memes.
Right.
Oh yeah,
let
I
me
started
see, yeah.
squalid, so I had
Yeah,
nothing.
me too.
Yeah. So
same here. I don't have any
I
money.
think I honestly just forgot
Don't
to
have to-
think about how much
don't-
money I have.
Yeah.
don't have to not have money when you start off as a rogue of means. So I think, am I the only one with money? Are you guys kidding me right now?
Nope. That's
I
what
think
it
you're
seems
it.
like.
I
Yeah.
think you're
Well,
it, man.
Then we're definitely all staying in one room.
Yeah, let's go.
It's like we're
Alright.
all 16 and you just got your first job at Burger King.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, dude, go buy some weed, smoke us out.
Let's go, man.
So I guess we get back, and I think it's a good thing because we should probably all like discuss this pretty interesting thing we just saw and how to maybe move
Mhm.
forward from there.
Mhm.
So I guess I approached the barkeeper, Mr.
Okay, yeah. So you're at the. Sorry to interrupt you. So
yeah, go ahead.
it's the next morning. You guys are just waking up in your
Okay,
room,
gotcha.
and when you
gotcha,
wake
okay.
up, or like as you're kind of like slowly one by one kind of waking up, there's a knock at your door.
I stand up and I go open the door.
The barkeep, the half dwarven gentleman, the guy who took Osborn's advice
His
about
food.
his foot infection. He's standing there with one of his feet bare, still seemingly quite wet. Is there is somebody asking for you?
Oh, there's somebody asking for us. Well, what do they look like?
It's one of those ladies from yesterday.
Oh, we should probably discuss that, shouldn't we? Okay, we'll be down in a minute. How's your foot, by the way?
Wet.
Oh, good. I hear that's part of the remedy. Well, we'll be down in just a moment.
All right then. And then he kind of
I close
down the corridor.
I close the door and I turn around and I look to the group and I say, I know we were all quite tired, but what exactly did we witness last night? I think I was dreaming.
Well, I was part of some healing ritual, and there was some woman on a pedestal raised from the floor. I remember something about black oil or grease. It was all a lot to take in.
Yes, we all either shared the same dream. What about you, Shira? Did you see that as well?
I do remember seeing some of the worst displays of acting I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's right.
I did my
I was
best.
fantastic.
I did my best.
So there was a figure clad in some kind of metal who then sucked the life force out of a sick person? Is that right?
Correct. Something like that. Disturbing,
Oh.
disgusting, immoral.
Oh. DM, did we see any of the Dragonborn in there? I don't remember.
No, you didn't. You saw
Okay.
there was the like the MC, so to speak, the guy who kind of like led the ceremony up until the clockwork goddess came, and then like various members of the cult in the audience, but you didn't see any Dragonborn apart from yourselves.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, if I recall correctly, we did see them lead that no longer sick woman through that door. I wonder where that door leads.
Well,
I think it's
Xanelor,
worth investigating.
you were to infiltrate this cult. Is there more that you need to do there?
I do feel compelled to follow this goddess, this strange woman that heals the afflicted. I would very much like to see what else we could find in that temple, perhaps while they're not congregating inside of it.
There's another knock at the door. This one is slightly lighter than the other one.
I creak the door this time, and I look through.
It's Tilde, the more quiet of the two from yesterday, and she's not
Okay.
wearing her identifying robes. She's just wearing plain clothes now.
I peek through the door crack. Oh, hello.
Hey there. You were. I forget. Were you Gísli? Was that your name?
Yes, that is me. Yes. I told the barkeep that we'd be down in just a moment. Is something urgent?
Yes, very much so. Could I come in? And
is
she kind of looks pretty like jittery.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. I open the door full swing to reveal the full party to her.
Is everyone decent?
I'm
naked.
Let's go.
I grab a blanket and just throw it on Osborn.
Okay. Okay. So Qesh, you quickly cover up the naked halfling. The rest of you, are you like at least like somewhat clothed?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm clothed like you would imagine a recently woken rogue. So playing with my chest hairs. No, I'm not.
Is that chest hair? Okay, I was gonna ask.
I was like, is that a strap you have on? Yeah. Okay. So she comes in and like she takes in the two dragonborn, the half orc, the half elf, and the pile of sheets that is now the halfling. And she becomes very like self-conscious for a moment. It kind of starts looking down, and doesn't say anything for a spell.
Are you okay?
And when you talk to her, she kind of like, you seem to shake her out of whatever she was going in her mind, and she said, "I'm sorry. This is hard. I need your help."
What of course. What can we do for you?
So my friend Helga, I think they're gonna do something to her.
What do you mean do something? Like something that we witnessed last night where she was cured?
No, she's not sick. She's not sick, but they have these initiation ceremonies, and me and Helga haven't been initiated yet. But there's something happens to the people who are initiated, and I fear for my friend, and I don't know who to turn to. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Well, perhaps our healer could take a. Well, no, it's not that she's ill. I'm not quite sure how we can help.
I think you need to. I know it's asking a lot, but somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to stop them. People are disappearing.
Well,
Well,
and you think
what-
this is. And you think this is a result of the people leading the ritual from last night, from this morning?
I don't know if it's the ritual itself, but I think it's definitely connected with those people. I only went there because Helga convinced me. She's really into that stuff, but I'm starting to think it's not something of a good nature.
Qesh, you're a pretty cautious individual. What do you think of all this?
I think generally, when new organizations and movements pop up like this and claim to be too good to be true, they usually are, and there's usually some focus to gain control over a small amount of people, and then grow from there into a large amount of people. If what Tilda you say is true, which we have no reason to disbelieve you, I think it's not only in our best interest, but the town's best interest as well to see what we can do to help Helga in this situation. Not to mention, we all seem to have some sort of strange tie to this clockwork goddess cult. Obviously, like shedding my demeanor of like trying to pretend I'm involved at this point. But it seems like we all have some sort of tie to this as well. So I see no real alternative than to infiltrate, attack, and respond to the aggression that they're putting out on these people.
Wow.
Typical fighter.
Correct.
Wow. Yes. I think it sounds also frightening when you put it like that, but I frankly do not know what else to do.
Do you know? Go
Yes.
ahead. I'm sorry, miss.
No, please.
Do you know anything about? And please be quite honest with us here, because this could be very important for your friend's safety. Do you know anything about the silver-scaled dragonborn with one cloudy eye?
I think I may have seen him at one of the ceremonies.
Mm.
He's usually not there. He's very intimidating. I mean, you both are really. You're very large, but he gives me the chills. Do you know him?
I do, unfortunately, and he's not the type to be a simple bystander from my experience. Now, maybe he found this cult and he's considering himself only a member, but long ago, farther back than I care to remember, when I was working as a general in the main military trainer in Drakarin, where I come from, there was a very large battle, a civil war, in fact, and he led an enemy battalion against my own, slaughtered hundreds of young trainees, barely able to lift a sword, brand new, nearly killed me, stood over my body in cold blood. So seeing this individual, knowing of a position of power that he's had in Drakarin in the past, I can't help but think that he is more deeply connected to what's going on here. Not to mention, very powerful and tends to rally others around him with ease.
She's absolutely gobsmacked by this deep dive into your personal history. She's just kind of,
Okay.
just digesting where she is, how like where she's become, like where this pursuit of helping her friend has brought her, and she says, right, that's horrible. So can you help me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
I was hoping you could help us with some further information, but I understand you may not know much. So we'll go metaphorically and potentially literally kick the door down for you.
Thank you. I can. Well, I don't know much about the details of the organization itself. It's always been more Helga's thing. But what I do know is that they have some sort of underground system.
There we go.
I think that may be beneficial to us to some degree. Are you suggesting this system is a physical sewer work that we could infiltrate them with?
Yes.
Huh. Lovely. I always did love a good back door. Got him.
Got me.
Got them all. That's how you do it, baby.
Broke me.
Yeah. So the pun is lost on innocent old Tilda.
Perfect.
But she says, "Yeah, I happen to have a friend who works for the sewer company, and he's willing to take us to a place that he found that he believes leads into their systems.
Well,
He can meet us now.
I'm all for it.
If it's possible, let's get underway now.
Are you guys?
Let me just. All right, I'm ready.
Are you guys completely ready to go?
Tilda, I was born ready.
Oh,
I removed the blanket that was on me and said, yes, yes, I'm ready.
Oh my God.
she's
High as a kite.
right. I will
Osborn,
maybe
cover
give you some time to prepare, and I will wait for you downstairs. Excuse me. And she leaves very awkwardly.
I close the door behind her, look back to the group and say, well, perhaps I should put some clothes on then.
Beautiful. Okay. So, is there anything you guys want to do to prepare for this journey?
Yes.
Some, yeah.
Yeah. Let's.
About the silver scale dragon.
So you, Shira cut out.
Oh, she's frozen.
Yep.
Frozen in time.
Frozen in time. Okay. So while she pops back up, oh, there she is. Nope. There she isn't.
Really quick, while we're
there
waiting.
she is.
Okay. I think I was
she's
like, I
back.
think it's working. Sorry, apartment Wi-Fi.
Okay. You're back. Could you repeat what you were saying?
I wanted to ask Qesh what more he knows about the silver scale dragon.
Not much, apparently. He was a traitor in the Civil War, being a metallic dragon fighting against us. He was a traitor, and he's cold-blooded. But unfortunately, he left me for dead. We didn't have time to talk. I know for sure that he's not to be trusted and not to be underestimated. He, unfortunately, is quite powerful, not only in his own right, but with the people he surrounds himself with as well.
I have my own personal business with him. I'll keep it to myself.
Well, your business is your own, but I'm sure he has room for a couple of blade wounds, one from you, one from me.
One in the front, one in the back.
Heyo.
Episode name suggestion number one.
Yeah.
Right there.
Like, it didn't take long. It really didn't take long.
Yeah, what are we, like 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes in?
Yeah. All right. So
We'll need to be prepared if we're going to fight him and any of his lackeys he's surrounded himself with now. Perhaps there is a place where we can gain potions or better, stronger weapons and armor here with all the money that we have.
I'd be
Very
willing to
rude,
bet that
sir.
anyone who wants this fiend removed from their city is going to be more than generous in aiding us with equipment for our good deeds.
So you've already been through there's this big marketplace pretty close to the harbor and where the porthole, the tavern that you're staying at is. So that might be a good place to start.
How do you want us to? What's your favorite way, DM, to go about shopping? Because every DM I've met has a different preferred method.
Right. Okay. Well, I have a certain thing in mind. So I think if just the characters make their way to the market, we can see where it goes from there.
Yes,
All right.
into it. So, what
Well,
say
off to the
we
blacksmith then, I suppose.
gather our belongings and head to the nearest leather worker.
Yeah. So okay. So you're saying blacksmith, you're saying leather worker. Are there like specific things you want to do at those places?
I mean, I'm just a little guy. So I think light armor would be good for me. Trying not to die. I did just only roll 2 on a D8.
Don't
so
you
anything
have a light armor already?
I do, but can we not? Is it not upgradable, or is that
Well, yeah, I generally.
Let me see.
Well, sure. I mean, if you have the coin,
I might.
yeah, I guess. I mean, D&D is not.
There's like enchanted items and stuff, right? And all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff like that, where
yeah,
you
of
can get
course,
like
of course.
+2 and +1 to other kind of stuff.
Sure,
so
sure. Yeah.
I figure a blacksmith and a leather worker would probably be a good couple places to stop for us light armor, dagger wielding type of people.
Okay. So, to just for the sake of brevity, so that's what you want to do. You talked about a blacksmith, Nico.
Oh yeah, I'm just suggesting like the people here who need upgrades. Maybe these are the places they'd want to go.
All right. Mario, Crow, Mark, anything that you guys want to do in particular?
I was
think-
thinking of a height, which is medium armor. So I was thinking if I could get potions.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Potions and Shira.
Well, I mean, is there a lot that we can do without any money?
Theft,
Okay, yeah, that's
Really good
Yeah.
charisma rolls. Really good
Deception.
charisma rolls.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Xanelor and I have the highest charisma, right? Xanelor, you got a +2, I think.
My charisma is +3.
He has even
And
better than I.
It is a base, and it is a base of 17. So I have perfect
Yeah.
charisma.
Ooh, yeah, you do.
I'm proficient in intimidation, but I think I'm
There we
actually
go.
okay. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, because right now I'm just working with unarmored defense, but I feel like the only thing that's holding me back is my terrible rolls, and I can't exactly upgrade that. So I'll probably
Yeah,
just
it's-
hang out.
Okay. Cool. And Mark.
My thought was potions as well, but Qesh being a bit of a tactician, I've already got the best like base level gear, so there's the chances of me finding a sword or armor are going to be pretty slim. However, 2 places that I would go would be to any sort of potion shop, right, along with Osborn, and then also to like a general supply location, because you can do a lot with like a rod and a rope, bag of flour, ball bearings, that sort of thing. You can do quite a bit.
Yeah, get inventive.
Yeah, exactly. And those are some of my favorite items to use in D&D anyway.
All right. Okay.
yeah.
So for the sake of and also because I was full disclosure, I mean I knew that you guys don't really have any money, and I was trying to think about ways of getting around that. So in the process of looking for these items, Tilda is going to offer her help. She comes from a wealthy family, so she has some gold. So she's going to help you a bit, since you guys are helping her, and she can she can do something in return. So general store things. You said you wanted to buy some ball bearings, and what else?
Let's take a look.
Ball bearings are really good. Any sort of like long rod is usually pretty helpful. I've already got some rope. That and a bag of flour. It's hard to go wrong with a bag of flour. No lie.
Okay.
I'm totally serious. serious.
Yeah,
Somebody's
like
invisible,
easily.
bag of flour.
Okay,
Boom, boom.
easily enough. You find ball bearings. You can find a long rod made of some like light wood or iron, and a bag of flour easily enough. There's a baker near the marketplace. However, finding any sort of armor or weapons that might, improve upon what you already have seems to be getting quite difficult. And finding potions,
Yeah.
almost not at all. And you're searching for a while, like asking around, and nobody seems to be able to help you. And then, like when you guys, like having spent maybe an hour looking, even like considering going beyond the marketplace, there's like a psst, 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 from an alley, like somewhere from behind you.
I think this individual needs our attention. Qesh, you go first.
All right, I'll walk towards the whispering, hand on the hilt of my sword, and I'll be like, in a sort of a quiet voice, "What do you want?"
Okay, so like as you it's like an alley off to the side of the main marketplace, and you follow this voice and you see that there's somebody there. Make a perception check.
I will do that right now. Perception. Boom. Do the thing. There we go.
All right. Okay. So what you see like running a bit further down the alley and then like bending a corner to the left. You see a older gentleman with a bit of a scraggy beard, wearing like not dirty but like pretty worn clothes, with a like what do you call it, like rucksacks, like these big sort of bag you might see Santa having, like one of those, like on his shoulder. Kind of runs around the corner, and then he kind of peeks back and goes like,
Qesh, be careful. I've been in a back alley deal before. This is very dangerous.
I assume that's right. We should probably move together.
Yes.
Thank you for being a team player, Xanelor. Who else would like to join?
Would anybody else?
Does not seem like a good idea.
Yeah, I definitely join him by his side.
Couple of bros.
okay, so Xanelor, Mark, Qesh are going just by themselves.
I think Osborn's coming as well. Xanelor-
Osborn's coming as well.
I'll
do
follow.
it.
All right, so all of you come. Beautiful.
All right.
Hey, we did it. We did the thing.
Okay. All right, so death saving throws. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you bend the corner and down this alley, and it's kind of like with the roofs of buildings around. It's a bit dark, even though it's morning. And this kind of scraggly looking guy, he stands around and he has his bag like resting by his leg, by his side, and he says like, so I hear you guys are looking for something, some stuff.
Well,
Osborn might be your best customer, sir.
I sort of like push him. I sort of like elbow Osborn forward, and I'm like, "Go, it's your people."
don't encourage.
And
He's recovering.
what kind of stuff that might be, sir?
Could you repeat that, Mario?
What kind of stuff that might be, kind sir?
Well, all sorts, to be honest. So, would you maybe just like to peek in the bag?
Ooh.
Trust me, it's fine. It's fine. It's amazing. Just peek in the bag.
Oof. I don't know.
Why don't you peek in the bag? There he goes.
Take a look. I just take a look. Yeah.
Okay. So he kind of opens it up for you, and you take a look inside, and the rest of you see this halfling go like, "Woo!" before he kind of just disappears into the bag.
Oh God.
Great.
And as he disappears, this individual, he goes like, "Yes, I know. It's weird, but like, trust me, just look in the bag. I promise it's worth it. It's all in there. Everything is in there."
I'd like to roll insight to see if this person's being like deceptive or they're trying to trick us or something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's hit this.
I should have done
Oh,
that. Shit.
15. I sort of
15.
look across at the bag and the sketchy gentleman, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not so sure about this.
He seems very sincere, and the way like he's not like he looks you in the eye. He's not hesitating. His body language is open and unafraid. He's not weaponed. He's not carrying any weapons that you can see. So he doesn't seem to be a threat to you. He just has this bag, and he's like kind of holding it invitingly.
I walk up to the guy with the bag, and before I look inside, I turn back and I look at Shira, and I say, I'm going to see where our halfling friend just went. If we're not back in 10 minutes, cut his head off.
And the guy goes, I guess that's fair.
and then I look in the bag.
Okay. You see him as well go, "Ooh, wow. And then he disappears into the bag.
I just kind of roll my eyes and I say, well, if anything, we have to get them out. And I take a step forward and I just give a little side-eyed peek, because I got those dragonborn eyes, so it's kind of always a little bit.
Like the raptors in Jurassic Park. You just
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you go in the bag?
Oh yeah, I'm in that bag, man.
Okay, yeah, he's in the bag. So yeah. Third
Swan
one.
dive. Swan
Bag
dive.
secured.
Yeah. So there's two of you left in the street with this gentleman. He's like, it's really worth it.
Okay, I'm convinced. I walk up to the bag and I just like willing. Well, I mean, I rolled the insight check,
Yeah.
True.
and I
true.
figure, what the hell, man? Dude seems legit. I've been in a back alley bad deal, so this seems pretty legitimate. So I just sort of like lean my head forward to look in as well, similar to how Qesh did with his side eyeball. And I guess I go in.
Yep. You disappear into the bag. Shira, you're alone in an alley with a stranger holding a bag.
How can you make that sound more inviting? I'd
Yeah,
like
he's
the option
very
of
nice.
waiting. I'd like the option of waiting a little bit just to see how things go.
Okay. All right. So, well, I mean, and I guess it's your responsibility to cut this guy's head off in 10 minutes if they don't
Right.
reappear. Yeah. Okay. So, for the rest of you, for Osborn, you peek your head into the bag, and for a moment it's just black, just an inside of an empty bag. Then you feel this kind of like suction, and like you lose your breath for a second, and as you seem to be pulled to a different place, and all of a sudden you're in this cozy atmosphere. You like there's the smell of sandalwood. There is wooden flooring. There's a roaring fireplace. There are shelves and shelves of books and flasks with different liquids and items, and there's armors and there's weapons, and there's a big table at not too far away from you, behind which stands a person who looks like a cat. A feline-looking individual who says, "Welcome, welcome. My first customer of the day. What might your name be, sir? You may call me Gaze."
This is Osborn. Very pleased to meet you. Where am I?
You're in my shop.
Is this a...
And like as
Your
as you as this as like this is going on, Xanelor at this point appears behind you, and you take in this like luxurious, wall paneling and nice floors, everything pristine, clean, these beautiful items up all around, and like very high ceilings. This is massive, and it seems to be like, and it goes on into like different spaces. He's like the inside of Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Well, I, being a rogue thief on a mission to infiltrate a cult, am just is completely taken in by all of this stuff that he has.
Oh yeah. And before I do the same mistake again, Tilda, who's with you, she also goes into the bag, leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Got to bring the coin purse.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Wherever you go. It's always
Shortly after, Sitari and Qesh, you guys follow, come into this gorgeous shop, and this tabaxi or cat person individual behind the table, they have a sort of dark gray fur, yellow eyes, and they're wearing like nice linens with an open, like sort of a V neck shape with a chain around their neck, probably silver, like a nice thin one, not like a blingy one, just like a thin, elegant chain around their neck. He has rings on almost every finger, and he gives a big bow as you come in and says, Gentlemen, so nice to meet you all. My name is Gaze, and welcome to my shop. What kind of service might I do you for? That is a common reaction, I can assure you.
Well,
So your house
I've
is a
never-
bag.
yes.
Yes. I am, you might say, the cat in the bag.
Clever.
It wasn't on purpose, it just so happened to. Anyway,
Well, what kind of services are provided by a cat in a bag in an alleyway?
are we in an alleyway? I really never know where we are at one point or the other. It's curse of being in here as opposed to outside.
Ah,
By the way, how did my associate do out there? It's a weird gig, to try and convince people to go inside a bag.
he just said, "Hey, hop in," and we sort of did.
And that worked.
Apparently, it did.
I see. Well, interesting. Well, anyway, let's not get sidetracked. So
It
you're here for a
works.
purpose.
Unless we last more than 10 minutes, then your dude won't be there anymore.
What? Wait.
You might want to make this fast.
Me? I asked you what you want.
Well,
Weapons. What kind of weapons do you have?
Weapons.
Right.
I have plenty. What sort of weapons are you looking for?
I'm looking for daggers, bows, short swords, anything you have. Particularly
Daggers, my good
enchanted
sir.
items.
Well, and then he says, "Just a moment, sir," and he disappears behind a shelf, and you hear him rummage through some things, and then he comes back, and he has a box, a container, and he opens it up, and he takes out this really nice looking dagger. It's got this like a small ruby at the end of the pommel, and it's an iron or steel blade, but the edge itself is almost like obsidian, kind of a see-through, like very, very clear obsidian. And Qesh and Sitari, you know that material. It is dragon glass.
I look over Xanelor's shoulder and I say, "Oh, this might take a while. I'll go get Shira." And I turn around and head back out the bag.
Okay, right. So it's a weird transition. There's this like when you turn your back to where you came from, there's nothing there except on the wall there is like this square hole which is just a bag, and you sort of like put your head through it, and your head peeks out of the bag
Into the alleyway.
into the alleyway.
I look around from the bag. Shira, come in here. come in here. You must see this. It's quite safe. It's quite safe. And then
If I
pop back
die,
out.
it's probably a good time anyway. Then I look into the bag.
And by the way, like in while all of you guys have been like wondering at this store, I assume it's just been awkward silence
Yeah,
between this guy and Shira. Like maybe he tried initiating like some awkward small talk a couple times, just being stared down by this half-orc woman.
Exactly that. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Okay. So now you're all in the bag, and Shira, it's like despite yourself, it is quite nice. It smells nice. It looks nice. It's warm. It's not the great outdoors. I mean, it's not perfect, but like it's cool, and it's like there's a bunch of nifty stuff around.
I'm immediately uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, even though the ceilings are high, it is like there's not a single window, there's not a single piece of natural light in there. So she has he has this this dagger in front of you, and he shows you that it comes with a ring that has a similar ruby on its pommel, and he tells you that this dagger you can throw, and then using a bonus action it can come back to you.
Yes. Oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
tight.
I look at the dagger, and then I look at Tilda, and then I look at the dagger, and then I quickly look back at Tilda.
She said,
And,
do you need that for our quest?
Yes, Tilda. A dagger that I can throw and return upon command does sound quite helpful in fighting a dragonborn.
Right. So how much is it? She asked the tabaxi
Oh
gentleman.
my gosh.
This I would put at 1,100 gold pieces.
Whoa.
And she, without blinking, says, "Fine."
Let's go.
Party.
Whoa.
Dude. And is there anything else I might interest you find people in? Oh, a new guest. Welcome. My name is Gaze.
Just nodded.
Wow.
The silent type. I see. Well,
What do you have in the way of two-handed swords?
two-handed swords, I'm afraid I don't have much of at the moment. But
Whoops.
I do have the short sword though, and he pulls up a really nice looking short sword, with like a sort of dragon motif pommel. It's a bit longer than the average short sword, but still for you it's just a short sword.
Hmm.
But it's of a very nice make.
Let me tell me a little bit about this weapon here.
The short sword.
Yes.
I believe this is made by elves. It's about 4th century, and it goes into like a whole spiel about its history, and that it was recently acquired to him by a contact within the Elven continent to the south, like across the sea from Titan's Rest, and yeah.
Is it particularly well? I mean, so I guess let me be more specific. What I'm looking for. So that dagger, you can throw it and it comes back. Does this short sword have any cool features? I suppose
It's very sharp.
Ah, understood. Understood. Out of game DM. Like, what are we talking here?
It's just a short sword. Like, not everything in this story is going to be magical or
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to give you guys options, but not like I don't want to give you the moon.
Sure, I feel you. Qesh leans forward and says, "Well, it's very lovely, and I'm sure you'll find a buyer for it soon."
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough, sir. Anything else?
Yeah, I look between Xanelor and Qesh, and I say, to gaze. I say, how about something of the more magical type? Something like scrolls or potions or modifications that we can take on a whim.
Well, how about this thing here? And he takes up a seemingly empty bottle. But when you take it, it appears to be sloshing inside. Like there seems to be some sort of liquid.
And whatever could be in here? It feels so light.
Well, I would assume so. If you drink the contents therein, you, my good sir, will turn invisible for an hour.
I look over at Xanelor. Sounds like a rogue's drink to me.
I immediately perk up from looking at this dagger that I've just kind of been like, and I go, invisible? And then I walk back up to or I guess I'm still kind of at the counter. And I say, how much for the invisibility potion?
500 gold.
Tilda.
She looks
Sugar
into
mommy.
her purse and sure. I think if we really need it.
Well, I'm just making sure, Tilda, that we can cover it if need be. Let's let the rest of the people here look and see if there's anything that they need. I don't want to be the only one buying anything here today.
So to just for the sake of moving things along, he has some health potions. He has about 7 of them. They're 50 gold each. He has a pair of bracers of defense that gives somebody who is not wearing armor a +2 to their AC. And that's
Does
about
it come
it.
in a women's large?
Well, no, I'm afraid not. Only men's small. No, it's a so magical items. They adhere to your size. So yeah, but and that's about it of the magical items that he has at the moment. Apart from that, he has just some nice. Just some nice normal items or items that are just, that would be too expensive. He has one helmet that is covered in gems that that you think, and that's way beyond your price range, even for Tilda at this point. There is a robe hanging not too far away from him that's it looks pretty shabby and it has all these patches all over it, but he assures you that it's worth a lot more than it looks like. And among other items, and he also offers enchantments, but those would take a while and are costly.
I claim the bracers.
Sorry, Mario, you wanted to say something?
I would like to take a potion, a healing potion.
Okay.
Helga, and I purposely call her Helga. I think she's called Helga.
She looks at you and you see a visible sort of shiver as she has this flashback from this morning. And she says, my name is Tilda, actually. But yeah, that should be fine. So what she can afford with... so she can either buy the dagger, the invisibility potion, and 5 of the healing potions, or she could buy all of the healing potions and then either the dagger or the what is it? The invisibility potion.
Bracers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So it's yeah. Depending, you can get the dagger and the bracers and the potions, dagger, potions, and yeah. You need to kind of divvy it up a bit. You can't get all of them with what Tilda has, but you have to kind of divvy it up.
I say we don't grab all the potions since I can heal, and I already grabbed 1 potion. So
The daggers and the bracers seem like they would definitely make our assault. I mean, yes, I'll just be honest. Our assault much more much more powerful. I think it would be good for us to have those. A few healing potions are never a bad thing to have, as we all know. Healing spells can miss and be weakened, and are limited. So maybe only a few of those would do the trick.
All right. So you get in the bracers, the dagger, and healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can get 5 of the healing potions, so you get 1 each, and then the bracers and the dagger.
One each, I'm into it.
Nice.
I'm into it.
Beautiful.
Adding it to my
Thanks, gang.
equipment.
Okay. So this dagger is a +1 dagger, Riley. So you get a whatever your attack bonus is, you add a 1 to that and your damage rolls.
Gotcha.
And it's a custom item, so I don't think it is in D&D Beyond. But the braces of defense are in D&D Beyond, so you can look for them in the items, Shira, or I can add it
Found
to
it.
your. You found it?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. So, in the interest of moving things along, you exit the establishment of Mr. Piercing Gaze, and move out towards the docks, following Tilde to a you go to the docks and then towards the slums, where she shows you to a entrance into the sewer system, where her contact. Yeah, Nico.
Did you say that was a supreme potion of healing for each of us?
No. Supreme. It's just normal standard.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
also-
I thought. Yeah, you just double checking.
Sorry,
Yeah,
same
like that
thing.
would-
Real quick with the invisibility potion. Is it just a regular invisibility potion, or is it a greater invisibility potion?
So you didn't get that one. You got the
you're
bracers
right. We didn't
instead.
get that
Yeah.
one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, you meet with her contact. It's sort of a wifty boy, a bit younger than she is. Like,
Wifty.
Yeah. Is that a word? I just said that. I don't even know if that's a word. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It
Whatever.
might not be, but I know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
It is a word. It is
Yeah,
a
I
word.
mean-
Eccentric or silly or scatterbrained. Wifty.
Huh. Wifty. Okay.
Well done, Gísli.
Hey. Well. Thank you.
Yeah. Good job.
Maker of worlds, maker of words. So you make contact with him. He's this wifty little boy, blonde, so a bit younger than Tilde. Tilde's like in her early 20s. He's maybe like 18. Very obviously sort of smitten with her a bit, but he's trying to like hold it, trying to like, not show it. And he leads you through a very smelly sewer. And since I made the effort of, can you see
Yo.
a sewer? Yeah.
Sure
Yes.
can.
All right. So you make your way through the sewer. There's a lot of twists and turns, and you walk for a while, a really long time. Hours. You have to break to eat, and it seems like at some point that you might even be outside of the city limits at some point.
Mm.
And all the while, this sort of ledge that you're walking on hugs this filthy looking water. Make a perception check, all of you.
Perception.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Oh.
22.
Painted those indeed.
Yeah.
I think I have some sewer in my eye.
Some
Well.
sewer in my.
Okay, yeah, so that's all of you. Okay, so Qesh, Xanelor, and Osborn.
Shira?
Shira
13.
rolled a 4, so
Shira,
Yeah.
not Shira. Can I get some sort of bonus for being able to see in dim lighting or something?
nope.
No.
And yeah, to be fair, so the boy, whose name is Keith, he has a torch.
Good old Keith.
Okay.
Little old Keith.
Keith. Wifty Keith. Sorry.
You guys notice every now and then there are dark patches in the water. I mean, it's filthy already, but like there are like patches of it that are darker. Almost like some, and like at points to the like dark to the point of being almost black in some cases. And as you go further along this path that he's leading you through, this gets more and more common.
Can I investigate it? Can we?
Yeah.
Can I like?
Yeah, in
look
what
at
way
it
are you gonna
closer?
eat it? What are you gonna do?
Eat it? No. No, I don't know.
Down it.
Just see maybe the source of these dark patches. If it's something we can discern, like if it's blood or.
Okay, well, so make an investigation check.
Oh, you got it. Investigation. Here we go, nerds.
Investigation.
Oh, and it was a 19 on this. Well, it looks yummy. Whatever it is.
Yeah. So you think about putting a finger in it, but then you smell it. It doesn't smell nice, and you think to yourself, nah. I'll just come back to it.
Does it look similar to the stuff that got pulled out of that lady?
Yeah.
In the
Could be.
thing?
Could be.
I would like to. I have some hand axes in my bag that I don't use for anything. So I actually want to kind of like kneel down, and I want to take the blade of one of my hand axes and kind of like dip it in, and then kind of pull it a little closer and sort of look at it with the old side eye. See if I can.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you do that, and it's easy enough. I mean, like the stream is not moving very fast in the sewer. You take up a piece of it, and it kind of like almost sticks to your axe. It's very almost like tar, very thick, and then, but other parts of it that have been more mixed with the water, it seems to almost break down into like particles, where it's been more diluted with water.
Interesting. I'm going to do one more thing, and then I'll be done with this debacle. In my bag, Drow knows what I'm thinking. In my bag, I've got a little flint to create sparks. So I'm going to take my axe away from all the other stuff. So it's just on some rocks, nothing else around it. And I'm just going to put some sparkage on that and see if it lights, see how it reacts, what's going to happen there.
Okay. I don't think you need to roll for that. Yeah, you just like shed some sparks on it, and it burns up quite fast, leaving your the blade of your axe with this sort of like dark gray stain as it burns up.
I look at the party and I say, well, I'll have to be careful with that fire breath I've been using, it seems.
Oh, what do you think it is?
Some sort of tar or oil substance, highly flammable. So if any of us are going to use fire, we need to be very careful and very intentional about its usage down here.
Oh, no.
There is also like on this dark stain, there are like you take your axe and you like run your finger across it, and there seems to be like this coating left behind as you've burned away the liquid, like these sort of tiny dark gray particles left on on the blade of your axe.
Interesting.
Does it look like a language that anyone is proficient in? Does it look like a language at all, or is it just like?
No, yeah. So no. It doesn't leave any pattern and any runes or anything. It's just like you know, a substance that's a mixture, or might be a mixture of some
coating.
components.
I thought you meant like coding, like a code.
Oh no.
Binary coding.
Yeah.
Okay. Never
1000111101001.
None of the party are secretly robots.
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm an IT specialist.
Yeah. Who had the IT background?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so to move things along, you follow Keith until further down, until at a point like it takes a turn and it moves away from the water, it goes on to like a part where like it deviates from the running water in this sewer.
Before we leave that section, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Good idea.
Yeah, I have a water skin. Can I take some of the oily substance and store it in my water skin?
Yes, sir. So you're gonna empty your water skin and put that stuff inside.
Yep.
All right. No problem.
do-
Easy enough.
Same thing if that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
of
gonna
course.
I'm gonna look at Xanelor and Qesh. What on earth are you, what's on whatever plane this is? Are you doing?
Making bomb.
Making bombs from this? Ugh.
Yep.
All right.
Bad idea.
Not a bad idea, no. Yeah, so both of you now have a water skin's worth of, well, not completely, like, these come in like small patches in the water. So it would be like some water mixed with this black substance.
Mm.
It's hard to get it like concentrated unless you want to spend like some time doing it. It might take you like a few minutes.
Mm. We don't want
As
to.
long
We
as
don't
it's mostly black substance with a little bit of water, I think it's all right.
agreed.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you deviate from where the running water is, and this sort of brickwork, man-made parts of the sewer starts to give way for more natural environment. And then he stops, and he turns to you guys and says, "This is as far as I'm going. I'm yeah. So he's 18, so he's gonna. Yeah, I can't go any further, but there is an opening over there. That's where they go."
How far outside the city are we, young one?
I don't know this. I think this used to be part of the old city that this one is built on top of.
Mm.
Ah, very mysterious. Well, thank you for your service. Be on your way then.
Thank you, good sir. And he looks at Tilda, and she looks at you guys and says, I don't know if I'll be much help going any further. Do you, is there anything? Do you think if there's anything I could do for you beyond this point?
No, don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk, Tilda. We'll be able to handle this. Just go back to town, sit tight, lay low. We don't actually want you to have any association with us, just in case. Just in case.
No worries, Helga. Everything's fine.
Mr. Osborn, my name isn't Helga.
I know. Everything's gonna be fine. I know.
When did Osborn become such a dick?
He's baked, bro.
I know. I just don't care.
I think Helga's a better name. Oh my gosh.
Helga's better. No, okay.
Right. So they leave you to it. And like they take the torchlight away, so now you're left in darkness. Those of you who can't see in darkness will need a light source.
I have a torch. Sorry.
So
I should mention
you
this.
light a torch.
Yep.
You continue further in until you get to, and now I finally, hopefully, this will work.
It'll work. I believe in you.
Let's see. So there should be a map now. If everything is black, you can move it to the top right corner, and there should be.
It's Fog of War.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Let's
Beautiful.
go.
Yep,
All
looks
right.
like it works.
All right. For some reason the grid didn't align properly, so it might be a bit wonky in places, but it at least gives you an idea of where you are in relation to everything else.
This is cool, man.
All right,
Sick.
so you're in this this natural cavern, and there is a sort of this kind of natural stairway going off here to that would be your right, I guess. There's nobody here. But you hear some sounds echoing down from these stairs.
Mm.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to listen for a minute.
Okay, make a perception check. There's a fly in my room.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I was saying the same thing. Want to listen to the sounds.
Right.
Maybe peek down.
Oh,
Hey!
nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Second of the evening. That's a bit early. All right.
Not a good
Um,
sign.
So, Crow, you take a moment and listen, and you hear like it's very hard to discern. Like it's being carried like echoing through whatever space is beyond the stairs, but then there is like a loud bang, and it's very clearly metal on metal. Oh, and Sitari, I should say, you are having a very strange feeling of deja vu in this space. And you
Shira?
guys notice in this place that it's quite warm. Not oppressively, but like it's warm, toasty.
I feel as though I've been here before. It's very, very eerie, very deja vu, I think they say across the pond.
Interesting. Me and my lizard self in this warm environment, I'm gonna like see a big rock and just lean on it real quick and just like,
Qesh, this is not the time to relax.
oh, it's just so hard to maintain an internal temperature.
Says the one who breathes fire.
Hey, that's a common misconception.
Right. Sorry.
okay.
My bad. My bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should proceed forward, but with caution.
I look at the party and I say, "Would you all like to join me, or should I see if I can find what's going on down there, and return to let you all know first?"
Yes, perhaps we should scout in some directions.
Why don't we move together, but with a slightly broken formation? Xanelor, you can be maybe 15, 20 feet ahead. Let us know as it's safe, but I don't want you to get too far across and something bad happens and we can't be there to help you.
I think that that's a fine plan, and I appreciate your concern for my safety, Dragon Man.
Of course. How did you know my nickname? Who told you?
He's a dragon man. All right. Okay.
Dragon
So.
So I guess I'm sneaking.
Okay. So you're sneaking up ahead with them following close behind. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So make for me a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting spicy.
Mm-hmm.
16 plus 7, 23.
23. All right. Yeah, like you are sneaky as
One
F.
with the shadows. Yeah.
It's what you do in the shadows. Okay, so if you move up to the stairs, which I assume that you're doing, this is what you see. There's a long corridor, and there are. It seems to like where these stairs. This has been revealed, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
Beautiful. Okay, so where the stairs begin, it seems to open up to the right if you were going down the corridor over there.
Can I check the corridor, the hallway for traps?
Yes, you can. Roll an investigation check.
I love dungeon crawls.
Woof. Not quite as good as my stealth.
Oh,
Yeah, not quite.
Just find it with your face.
Okay, so Xanelor goes on ahead down the corridor, moving quite stealthily, and you're very sure that, like, if somebody's there, they don't hear you. And as you come closer, you hear this this sort of sound of metal on metal, and this sort of the sound of like turning gears and hissing and steam being blown becomes louder. It's distracting, and you almost don't hear the click as you step on something, and your feet go from under you, and you feel yourself sliding somewhere, and you land on something soft. Are you still holding a torch, or did you leave it behind?
No, I was still. Well, I guess if I was being stealthy, I probably would have left it behind.
Well, you wouldn't have seen much though. But I guess there is
that's kind of true.
No, well, no, yeah, but there would be light in here. So there are sconces on the walls that have torches, so you can see. But in the space where you are now, there is no light source.
Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I can like stop myself on like the walls from sliding down this trap?
Okay, sure. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh my god. Okay. I rolled a nat 1, but I have a +5 to acrobatics, so I was hoping that would be
Yeah.
better. Did not stop myself.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's that ain't no good. So I'm just gonna move your token to where you are right now. Okay, so you are there. You don't see it because I have to remove the fog of war. Gotta reveal some areas here. So you have this space here that goes off to the side is a sort of slide that goes down a bit, and so now you're in this sort of there may be a little light coming down here, so to like light up a bit of your environment. So you guys can move up. Yeah?
Sorry to interrupt. Wow, I don't understand how that makes any sense. Sorry, I guess it's a total pounds. So it says in my equipment on D&D Beyond that I actually have 10 torches.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I light another one?
Sure,
Once
but
I get down there,
make
'cause I
for
can't see
me
anything.
make for me a perception check before you do. And you guys, I assume, like you said, you were like 15 feet behind him, so you see him
Yeah.
like click, woof, fall down into the chute.
Oh, D&D Beyond is not giving me any love with these rolls.
So the first thing you notice is the smell. It's rancid. It's very bad. It smells like rot. It smells like blood, and it smells like shit, like feces. And what you're standing on, or what you're like laying on at this point, is like irregularly shaped and soft. And as you stand up and you light your torch, you see that you are just standing on mutilated bodies.
Oh.
It's just, like just parts, like an arm, a leg, a piece of a torso, like, maybe even like a body that's missing a head and one arm and one leg, just like weirdly dismembered bodies. And before you can take all of that in, you hear this and you look up, and above you on the ceiling is this writhing mass of tentacles with this bulbous white body and these two eyes above this small but full of teeth mouth that is just sort of looking at you. And I think here, before we roll initiative, we should take a short bathroom break.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
It
Holy cow.
Xanelor,
Now's the time.
see you
Wow.
later.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so, okay, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see what happens. And welcome back. So, right before we left off, our intrepid band of adventurers had found themselves in the sewer systems underneath Titan's Rest, the city on the south side of, or the southern edge of, the continent of Amarea. In the pursuit of a cult led by the Clockwork Goddess, the rogue of the party had gone down a corridor to investigate, rolled really low on his investigation, and has fallen into seemingly a trap. Trapped with a some sort of tentacle monster. So I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
You got it. All right. Oh God, +0. Here we go.
Oh my god!
Mark, your mic is muted, FYI.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like ASMR y'all with my weird macaroni.
Hey man, we've
Mine's
had so
plus-
much mukbang.
I got a 9.
Okay,
What's
so
that, Shira?
Xanelor was a 9. Oh, damn.
Crow, did you say something?
Oh yeah, sorry. Mine's +1, so it's a 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So Xanelor was a 9, Shira was a 15.
I'm a
Osborn-
6.
Oh, man. Qesh, what did you roll?
So it looks like it rolled twice, and I'm not sure why. One is an 8 and one is a 14. So
Oh, okay.
you can pick whichever one of those you want.
Let's.
You want me to just do
We
it
can-
again, or
Yeah, just do it again. Yeah, I would like to. Yeah.
I'll just do it in roll 20 this time.
Yeah.
And
Plus
then
2,
add
right?
yeah. 13.
Cool. 13. All right. I'm using now these the encounter builder in D&D Beyond. It's pretty cool. All right. So, and Sitari, what was yours?
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Yeah, no modifiers.
Cool. All right. So that makes you're up first, Mr. Natural 20.
Okay. Well, with this, I see Xanelor go vanishing off into the distance, and I'm going to run after him. So I will go here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to stop wherever the kind of like trap thing is, and I'm going to see if there's a safe way to see him or like descend behind him or something like that. How do I see it?
Yeah, so it's basically like an opening, like almost like a trash chute in the wall, and it goes pretty steeply, maybe like it seems 10 to 15 feet down, and then what you see in there is you see light from his torch, but you don't see him, so he's like somewhere down below where the chute ends.
Okay. I am going to, after my movement, I'm going to go ahead and use a free action to say, Xanelor, are you okay? And then I'm going to I'm going to check my spells really fast. I think I have. Yeah, I have nothing to prepare. So instead, I'll just prepare already an action because I don't really know what he did. And that'll be the
So-
end of my turn.
All right.
I'm going to respond to his call. Can I do that? Even though it's not my turn, can I say something to him real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to yell up to him. Don't come down here. I have a plan.
Those famous
just-
last words.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand there like,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Okay, so next up is the this tentacle thing that's in the space with you. It's gonna like creepily like crawl down the wall towards you. Boom, there it is. And
Ooh.
yeah. And it's going to make a couple of attacks, one with its tentacles. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh.
How does he die?
Yeah, so you suffer 3 poison damage, and you must roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
Good luck, my dude.
15.
Okay, you're fine. Like you feel these like these sort of stingers within its tentacles like pierce your body, and like there's a point where you feel like your muscles are spasming a bit, but you shake it off. It's then going to try to bite you, and that is a 12 to hit. Does that hit?
No.
All right, so it like comes at you with its feelers, but it doesn't manage to like spasm up your muscles. So as it tries to pull you in for a bite, you manage to like shake off and move out of the way. So that finishes its turn. Shira, you're next.
Okay. Can I go to the edge and kind of like get a good look at how big this thing is?
Sure. Just move up there and make a perception check.
Remember how to do the clicky thing.
Yeah, you just move your token.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
not too far? Okay. Whoop. Oh no. Where did
doesn't
I
move?
go?
Oh,
Oh wait, no, I made it. Okay. I'm
yeah,
here.
you moved it out. Yeah, so I can
There we
move it
go.
for you. There we go.
Actually, I can't go past there because that's would mean I fell. Okay. Perception check. Here we're going.
Yeah. Well, there, like, if you're standing there, well,
Excellent.
okay, yeah. I mean,
Doesn't
standing there
matter.
anyway, like, it doesn't really give you a viewpoint into there anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
It was a 4. I mean, I'm just gonna dive in. We're just gonna go for it.
Okay. And so what you can do in these situations, you can hold an action. So you can like say, that like you hold an attack or something that you want to do. And if you specify a trigger, say for instance, like if you were to see him, if somebody were to come, if something happens, you can specify a certain trigger, and then that happens as your reaction.
Ah, okay, I see. I'm just gonna dive in. We're just gonna go for it.
Okay. So you're gonna use the dash action to just jump into in there with him.
Yes.
All right, cool. So do you want me to move your token for you? You want to?
Sure, you can do it.
All right. So you make it all the way in there. Boom. So you land almost on top of this writhing mass of tentacles and this kind of carapace body and these huge black eyes that's
Excellent.
like got a bit of a hold on Xanelor.
I'm sorry, can I try to jump onto it? Or is this am I doing too much?
Sure. Roll an acrobatics check just to see if like you can stick the landing.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go.
Wait, oh. No. Well, let me see. No, acrobatics is +1. It's an 11.
Okay, like you managed to land on top of it, but you slide off its it's like slippery carapace body.
Okay.
So let's say like you end somewhere around here. Okay, so that's your turn. Then we have Qesh. You're up.
Would I have heard Xanelor say, "Don't come down here. I've got a plan"?
Make a perception check.
I'll do it. Perception check.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Well, Shira just went down there, so I don't know how much that plan's gonna work.
Oh, sorry.
It
It just clicked. It just clicked.
I mean,
no.
it's kind of in character, I would say.
I'd
Sorry.
say it's for sure in character.
Oh my god.
In class at the bare minimum.
So I'm going to let me see how far I can go. So hold Q 1, 2, 3.
I would say that like your starting point would be somewhere closer to here because you guys said that
Yes.
you were going to
Okay.
be like 15 feet
Oh yeah, okay.
after him. Yeah.
In this area down here, this is pretty slanted, so like you can't like stand on it, correct?
No. Yeah.
Ooh. All right. I'm going to.
Well, you can certainly try, but it might be difficult.
Yeah, I'm gonna post up next to Sitari, and I guess I'll just call out. I'll be like, "Xanelor, should we still wait?"
Okay. So you already I say you can answer this one on your own turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Xanelor. Which I believe, if that's your turn, Qesh, then what's gonna happen now is you hear doors opening, and there are
Shit.
guards. 1, 2, 3. This one's gonna
boy.
come here.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Shoot.
This guy is gonna come
Dragon
here,
breath.
and
Let's go.
then
You are in a hallway.
so Osborn, you're probably here, no?
Yes.
So you see next to you, there's the wall just opens as if there's it's on hinges, and this person comes out.
Oh,
Huh?
gosh.
DM,
Yes.
when can I use my readied action?
Oh, did you ready in action?
I did.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Oh, I just upon seeing these guards come out, I'd like to throw my oil flask.
Okay. Sure. But so for future, if you want to ready in action, I would like you to specify what it is exactly.
Oh, okay. I got you.
beforehand. Yeah, but sure. So okay. So we want to throw your oil flask at where? At whom?
At the guards that are approaching Qesh.
All right. So make an attack roll with your dexterity bonus.
You got it. Let's go. Dexterity. 16.
Okay, I believe that's a hit. Yeah, exactly hits.
Oh, sweet. All right. So upon seeing the guards come up, I reach into my bag, throw the flask of oil, it's 1 liter, and it supposedly explodes all over an area covering 5 feet.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So you drench this guard, the front one. Let's give him some token to indicate this. This looks kind of oily. Sure.
Gísli, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but who's that person that just appeared in front of me?
It's supposed to be a guard in cultish robes. It was just the only thing I could find.
All right, cool. Okay.
It's Amina.
Yeah, it's
Amina
Amina.
has to turn.
No, I mean no.
About to get clobbered by a halfling.
Yeah. So after your reaction, it's their turn now. So this first guard is going to attack Qesh with not tentacles, but with a spear.
Nah.
What are all these dice? Okay, yeah, that's a 6 to hit, so I assume that's a miss. The
Of
second
course.
one moves up to attack you, Qesh, and that is another spear attack. Oh my god, that's an 8 to hit. What is this?
It's gonna be an
Yeah.
awesome. Tink tink.
And then you see them come, and the first guy is kind of coming at you, and even before you you can see where it's coming. So you move in to check it, but then there's this flash that comes out of nowhere and just covers him in oil, and he's like, "Arr!" And he managed to bump into the other guy, who kind of gets a bit of a smudge on his armor. So their attacks are they fall flat. However, the third guard is going to try and attack Osborn. Let's see how that goes. That is a 19 to hit. So I assume that hits. That's 2 piercing damage that you suffer. There, it surprises you coming out of the secret door and jabs you with his spear. All right.
So there's no saving throw or anything?
No. It's just an attack
All right.
against your armor class.
All right, cool.
Okay, so Xanelor,
Oh.
you're up finally. You can respond to Qesh.
Okay, before I respond to him, how deep is the pile of corpses that we're standing on?
Hard to gauge. It seems to be layers.
Like
Always layers.
like enough to take cover underneath?
Maybe, if that's what you want to try. You
I
can
mean,
certainly.
It's not what I want to try, but it is something that I would need to know.
Okay, well, just make a perception check.
Okay. $20.
Right. Okay. So what you notice is that it seems that whatever the chute is used to just pile down body parts for whatever reason, and there are more of them piled up around the chute itself, and then it kind of slopes down. So it seems to be in layers and levels. So the monster itself is kind of like leaned up against you.
Okay. I, in my equipment, have 50 feet of rope. How long is the chute that I just fell down?
10 feet.
Okay. I am going to respond to Qesh by saying, "Catch!" and throw a length of rope up the chute for him to grab onto.
All right, so roll for an attack with your dexterity bonus.
Okay.
So yeah, just roll a d20 with plus your dexterity. 13. Okay.
My
so-
dex bonus is +3.
Beautiful. So
yeah.
Qesh, would you like to spend your reaction to try and catch it?
Definitely.
Okay.
Um,
So
Definitely.
So roll just roll a dexterity check.
You got it. Sorry, man.
So I mean, maybe quite naturally that the dragonborn is engaged with 2 fighters at this moment, and like you're like and you're checking attacks, and there's oil and stuff, and then you just hear somewhere from like outside of your immediate surroundings, "Catch!" And then you just hear this plop as a coil of rope lands on the floor between you and Sitari.
Well, at least the rope's up there.
Yeah.
I guess that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So that was my
Sure.
action, though, right?
Yeah,
Or-
that's your action.
Okay. So for movement, I'm just gonna try to get, and since the rope is so long, I'm gonna keep one end of the rope kind of like tied around my waist, and then try to move sidestep the big giant monster.
I would
Unless
say
tying
that
it around my waist is another action.
Yeah, I would say that it would it would take you a while to.
Okay, well then
tie the
can I
rope.
use shit. I was about to say, can I use cunning action? But I think that's only to take dash, disengage, or hide.
I mean, you can hide or try to hide. You can dive amongst some corpses.
Yeah, let me do that then. Let me use cunning action to try to hide.
Yeah, but like since you're standing right up in its face, it's going to be a pretty high DC to try and see if you can lose it.
Okay, well then let me just try to sidestep it. And I guess I'm just still holding the other end of the rope in my
Cool.
hand.
Okay. So where are you gonna sidestep? Like, and remember this thing about the opportunity attack. Like, if you move out of its range, so like break the 5 feet barrier, then it would
Right.
get an attack against you. But you can move alongside it without provoking an attack.
That's kind of what I want to do. Is I want to move
Okay.
my character like right here, kind of in between these two squares.
Okay.
So I guess like right here would work.
Yeah, I would like to say, because this just the map is a bit wonky, that like right now you're kind of in its space, so you would be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Into
Shira
that.
would technically be here because it occupies 4 squares.
Right.
All right, cool.
And now we can flank it, Shira, if necessary.
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Okay, so that's your turn. Then we have Osborn.
Okay. I was wondering, since she is very close to me, I can't use my crossbow, can I?
You can, but it's at a disadvantage.
Shit. Well, I don't know. Should I heal myself, or because if I try to run, there's attack of opportunity from her,
Yes.
right?
Or if you use an action to disengage, then there's no attack of opportunity, but that costs you an action.
But still, I could move, right?
Yeah.
It's just I think I want to move. Is there a chance I can just try? to disengage and move here.
So
of-
you cannot move. So that's within the chute. So you might fall down, and also you cannot move through a space occupied by an enemy.
Oh,
You can move through spaces occupied by allies, but not by enemies.
I
So
see.
this person is blocking your way.
I see. Well, I think I'm gonna try and attack her with the crossbow.
Okay. Don't you have a melee weapon?
I don't.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You didn't choose any? I think you should.
I thought you
Not
had a
like
mace.
mace or, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you have a mace, man.
I'm not in my inventory. I mean,
Let's see.
I might have forgot to add it, but it's definitely not on my inventory.
Okay, I'll just add it to your because like you definitely everyone starts with a melee weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
I'll just
Then I'll use the mace and try
Yeah.
You're
to
in the
craft.
tooth.
I'll just throw it in here real quick. Equipment. Manage
Sorry about that,
equipment.
by the way.
No problem, mi amigo. Mace. Add. So now you have a mace, and I will equip it for you. There we go.
All right. Cool.
Can you see?
I'm not familiar with the roll though. Is it a D8?
So if you go under actions, always first a D20 to attack, and then it's a D6
Attack,
for
yeah.
the
D6. Okay. Cool. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack,
Mhm.
please.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
nope.
like, oh.
Yeah, that is basically what happens. You very weakly try to attack this guard who deftly, easily blocks your attack. That brings us to the top of the round, and Sitari, your turn.
Great turn.
There's a coil of rope sitting between you and Qesh.
Okay, so DM, I have a question. If I use my mage hand, it has an allowance of lifting 5 pounds, or
Yeah.
it can hold or lift or pin or whatever 5 pounds. Is that enough to like pin the rope to the wall maybe while Xanelor tries to get up, or is that going to be an implied weight all the way
Yes,
down
yeah,
the
of
rope? Okay, I
course.
figured, but I was
Yeah.
trying to get creative. Okay,
Appreciate it,
well, no problem. So I threw the flask. That was my reaction. I hear the conversation going a Qesh, and Qesh just fails miserably. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab the rope and yell as a bonus action, "I've got it!"
Okay, cool. Okay, so you're holding. By Jove, I've got it. Okay, so you're holding onto the rope. So that's your turn.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else right now. Let me double check my sheet. I think I don't have any bonus spells. Let me double check.
I don't have any bonus spell.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus action spells, so I guess that's my turn.
All right, so the carrion crawler's turn then. It is going to try and attack Xanelor again.
Yay.
And it's going to turn like that. I managed to turn it distorted when I was importing it in. Anyway. So it's first tentacles. Let's see how that goes. That is a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it hits exactly.
Okay, that's
my
another...
My armor class is 14.
Yeah, another 3 poison damage. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Damn it. 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you are poisoned, which means that you
Okay.
have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Party. Okay.
Yeah, and then it's going to try and bite you again. Let's see how that goes. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah,
Indeed.
so that's 8 piercing damage against you.
Oh. Oh man, I'm down to 6 solid 6 hit points.
Yeah, you guys are going to
no.
have to do something pretty quickly. Okay, Shira, it's your turn.
Can I go ahead
Can
and rage?
Yes, you can. So your bonus action to
And-
rage.
Yep, and I'm gonna longsword attack this guy. Do I get advantage on that?
Yes, because you're flanking against Xanelor.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
11 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, but go for the other one just to see if you can get that natural 20.
Yeah.
13 plus 4.
Worth a try, yeah, but it both hit, so
Okay.
roll for your damage.
Okay, cool. Let me go look at it again.
It's a
1d10 plus
D10.
4. Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Plus 4, 11.
Plus,
Plus 4.
That's including your rage damage?
Oh, no, that's not including rage damage. I don't remember how to do that.
Rage damage is at level 3. I believe that is a 2 or 1. I forget. Let me check. Beep, 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 beep. Level 3. It is a plus 2. Yeah, so that's
Nice.
plus 6. Nice. Wow. So that's a 13 damage. Damn.
Damn. That's a punch.
Nice.
That is a
Finally.
punch. Yeah. Okay. So you just, screaming with rage, ram your longsword right into its kind of writhing carapace-like body, and you manage to pierce its natural hide, and you hear this like high-pitched scream as it feels the sword stick into it. Right. It's in pain. So, Qesh, you're up.
All right. So I am going to dragon breath these two mofos right in front of me
I
here.
love it.
And it's just a straight roll.
And yeah, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah, DC is only 12, unfortunately, but
All
correct.
right, but let's see how it goes.
Kill it with
So
fire.
the first one, okay, both of them roll a 12, like exactly.
Stupid. All right, well they're gonna take.
So the one who's covered in oil, he is like, how do you say, vulnerable to fire damage at the moment. So he takes full damage. He would have taken double, but so he's taking full damage.
Cool. I only got 4. Pretty crappy.
Okay.
On those 2d6.
Okay, so the first guard takes 4 damage.
Obligatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a little
Obligatory,
baby one since the damage roll was pretty crap.
Yeah, you're distracted by the rope as
Mhm.
you as you breathe fire across, and this guy he almost manages to duck down to the corner of this hallway right here, and and the other one, he's burning at the moment, so I think he will take some fire damage at the top of his turn as well. Yeah. So is that your turn, Mr. Qesh?
That's it. I'm staying there to keep these guys from funneling down into that pit or attacking the squishies.
Cool. So that's the first guard. Then he's gonna take a D4 of fire damage. Can you roll that for me, please, Qesh?
I sure can. Thank you for asking.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh, okay, I'll take
We'll
it.
take a 3. We'll take a 3.
Okay.
All right, 3 damage. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad. And he's gonna try and attack you again.
Try and fail. That's what I say.
Man, what's with these rolls? It's an 8. So yeah, so fail.
Qesh is intimidating, and they're on fire, my dude.
Well, the first guy's on fire because he's covered in oil, but the other one not so much. But he's gonna try and attack as well. That's a 13. That doesn't hit, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah. So both of them, the other guy's just covered in flames. The other guy's trying to move past him to try and get a shot in. Doesn't make it. So the next up we have Xanelor. Your turn.
All right. So
you can disengage.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If I want to man, this is going to be a loaded turn to try to save myself. So if I wanted to feel the tension from the other end of the rope because Sitari picked it up, and use that as my movement. Could I then use an action as well as yell something?
So I would say yelling something would be a free action as long as it's not
Okay.
like a long statement.
No, it's not. It's not.
And like feeling the tension, I say that you would probably feel it already since he picked it up.
Yes.
Yes. So it's just a matter. So like your action, yeah. So your action is free to do whatever you want with it.
Okay. Cool. So, feeling the tension on the other end of my rope, I'm going to just kind of like do one of these kind of things. I don't know if that would that count as an action?
Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much you want to do, but yeah. So you do that.
Just enough to like stabilize it around my arm.
Sure.
As
Sure.
So I do one of these moves, and I kind of like leap backwards towards the chute. Since I am still 5 feet away from it, and he's pulling on the rope.
Yeah, so you're like 5, 10, 50. Yeah, 15 feet away from it. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So never mind. I'm not gonna leap. Change my mind. So I'm gonna just move over towards it.
Okay.
And man, okay. So I guess I have another question. If I wanted to move toward it and then like try to jump backwards into it, is that 2 movements, or is that a movement and an action?
No. Yeah, so that's just part of your movement, which is
Okay.
a total of which you have 30. And it's like maybe 10 feet to get up there. So
Okay.
and like using the rope, you could like climb your way up.
Right. So I'm like 10 feet away from the chute, and then another 10 feet up, and then another 10 feet to get into the hallway. So I'm gonna use 25 feet of movement
Okay.
to put myself like right.
Are you using disengage to as an action to not provoke an opportunity attack, or are you gonna risk it?
I want to use disengage as a bonus action. Using
Right.
cunning
Yeah,
action.
because you can do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So I want to disengage using cunning action.
Mm-hmm.
Move myself right about here.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's a wonky map. I apologize.
And then I'm going to yell to Shira, take cover under the corpses. Which you should be fine with. You're a barbarian. It's cool. So yeah, since you did say there was layers of them, especially up towards the where the chute is, right?
Mm.
So I'm gonna yell at her to take cover under the corpses. In my bag, I have. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at my equipment here. In my bag, I have a tinderbox, as well as my water skin full of oil. So I would like to begin the process. I guess what I'm trying to do here, as I'm sure you guys can have figured, is light this thing, light the bag, and then throw it down the chute, while hoping to not kill our orc barbarian.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so just keep in mind.
But I'm trying to figure out how to do that with actions and what kind of explosive range does this bomb have? There's a few things that I feel I need to know before I fully commit to this course of action.
Also, you should keep in mind that you are standing at an incline, which is about it's pretty steep, and one arm is already occupied, just holding yourself balanced. Trying to maneuver your bag and trying to light it in that thing would be pretty difficult. I mean, you can try.
I do have really high dexterity and acrobatics. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I have 17 dex and then a +5 for acrobatics.
So I would say, because it's a difficult maneuver, that it would be an action to light it, and then you could throw it next turn.
Okay. Do I have any? Can I squeeze any information from you about because I don't want to kill Shira. That's obviously something I'm not trying to do
Yeah.
right now.
Sure. Like the amount that you have in the bag is not going to be like a Molotov cocktail, especially because it's a water skin, so it's not going to break on impact. Like
Right.
it would land on it, and it would probably
like douse it and then
douse it and then light part of it on fire. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel like that's something I would even need to take cover for?
Probably not, but you in this moment would not know that. So
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Okay.
You
I'll at
don't
least
even know
know
what
that.
like. Yeah, you just hear somebody yell, "Get out of the way!" or like hide under corpses. You said.
Take cover under the corpses. And so yeah, so I'll do exactly that then. I will use my first action to light the top of the bag and freeze frame while I'm in this tunnel waiting for other people's turns.
Right. So Osborn, you're up.
All right. Since I can't go through these.
Sorry to interrupt. We're being raided.
Oh shit!
By Tony Priceless. So thank you, Tony.
Thank you,
Tony
Tony
Priceless.
Priceless.
Thank you,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Can you put a price
Anyway.
on Tony? No, you can't.
That's
Oh my
right.
gosh.
That's right.
There you
Okay.
go.
Carry on, Osborn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and hit her again.
Go for it.
Yep. Please. Oh,
Okay.
16.
Okay.
All right.
16. Yeah, that's a
And
hit.
the
That is
D6.
a
Oh.
hit. So roll a d8 for damage.
D8. Yeah. Sorry. Well, 2.
Okay. Well, I mean that's still something. So that is a 2. Yeah, I believe like even like because you have such weak strength, like technically it's supposed to be -2 for damage, but I think that's bullshit. So so you do 2 damage.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I mean like that's just not fun, that like that you hit him so weakly that you like just stroke their chest with your mace. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You just kill them by seducing. Hey, big boy.
Yeah, true halfling fashion. All right, so you get a hit in, and you feel pretty good about yourself. So next up, Sitari, top of the round.
All right. So
So now like you're holding on to the rope, like, and you're supporting his weight. So if you let go, he will fall down.
well, sounds like my turn is doing that thing. I'm gonna look behind me and like, can I like do a perception check on this person behind me? Are they the same? They're just a robed guard. Is that what you said?
Yeah, basically like a more general
Okay.
cult member. Yeah.
Okay. I guess my turn is consumed holding his weight. Let's see.
You got any spells that are just verbal, not somatic?
Well, I was thinking the fire breath, DM. Like I could turn maybe a direction with my head and like, sorry, it's not fire
Yeah.
breath. It's poison. My mistake. my
Yeah,
mistake.
yeah. You could, but
Okay.
like, how long is it? It's a line, is it?
Yeah. It's a cone, 15 feet. So I feel like I'm a little bit too close.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna
Qesh
catch
is at my
Osborn.
back. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Osborn. So
Yeah.
unless there's something in between me and Osborn that would break line of sight, DM.
Well,
I mean, this is a robed figure, big mass. We got a little halfling back there. Like, come on, man, he ain't gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying?
I believe since it's gas, it might pass over.
You're
this
right.
individual.
You're
Yeah.
right. Okay, so in that case, I'll use my turn to continue holding Xanelor's weight, but I'm gonna ready a reaction to like release the rope and like do my breath weapon, and that's it.
Okay.
Is that an option? I don't know. That's
Sure.
too complicated?
Yeah. So
Okay,
you ready your breath weapon, like fill your throat pouch with gas in case. All right. So
Hot.
very hot. So it's the carrion crawler's turn. It's going to turn around since its most recent prey has all but escaped, and it's going to try and attack Shira that has just stabbed it with its into its behind. It's going to try and go for tentacles. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong thing. That was the guard. So tentacles. That's a 16. What is your?
It's
Armor
14.
class?
It hits.
But did you add your braces of defense? Yeah, but that would hit
Yes.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 14 after the bracers.
Really? Wow. Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. Well, so you take 6 poison damage and roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay, you're fine. You're not
Plus
poisoned,
1.
but you take 6 poison damage, and
Okay.
and your rage does not resist poison, I'm afraid. So next up we have you, Shira. What do you want? Oh no, sorry. The crawler is going to try and bite you as well. That is that's a 19 to hit. So you take 8 piercing damage, halved because you're raging. So that's 4.
Okay. I'll
So it
take
kind of slithers around and like kind of grabs you with its tentacles, moves you into and gives you a nasty bite on your shoulder.
All right. Okay. Is it my turn now?
Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm gonna try to start out my turn by longsword attacking him, and then maybe just trying to run toward the mouth of the little area I'm in.
Okay, yeah. So you want to run here towards where the shoot is?
Well, I want to try to attack him first, and then
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah,
as
go for it.
my 13 plus 4, 17.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Where'd that accent go from? Okay. 3, wonderful. Plus what, 4? Or does that not? Wait.
Plus 6.
Yeah. Oh, because rage. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 plus 6, that's a 9, I believe. Very nice. So you you're gonna move up towards where the shoot is, you said?
Yes.
After that. Okay. So
Oh,
so
does that give him an action to attack me or no?
well, no, because you don't move out of its range when you move there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So your sword being in its side, sort of like still as he kind of attacks you, you grab onto it and you just run with it alongside its body and just give it a nasty gash all across its abdomen, and it writhes in agony as you run, spilling
Let's go.
like some like
Nice.
nasty viscera all over these already nasty, twisted, mutilated bodies, and then you maneuver yourself, ripping out the sword up to the bottom of the chute. And there, like, and the last bit of rope is still like you can grab onto it next turn if you so choose.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we have Qesh. Your turn.
I'm gonna cut this guy's face off.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
let's see if roll 20 wants to be cool with my great sword attack. Let's see if it'll do it. So roll to hit. Oh, it's being nice.
Oh damn! Very nice. Very nice.
Yo.
Okay,
All
roll
right.
roll for some damage, good sir.
So it's 2d6 plus 4, so 4d6 plus 4, yeah?
No. So you roll 2d6 and then you double the dice damage.
Double the dice damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But what I like to do, especially at these lower levels, because like you could roll 2d6 and get a 1 and a 1, which doesn't feel like a critical.
Ooh, I won't. Not with my great weapon fighting. I'll just
Oh
reroll it.
shit. Well, so what I like to do is that like one of those dice counts as a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's do that then. So I'll roll 2d6. Can I
Oh
reroll
shit.
that? Can I reroll that one?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
All right, cool. Or would that just count as a 6 and that gives me max damage, which is 12?
I say, I mean, well, sure,
It
why
depends
not?
on-
I mean, you're gonna kill the guy anyway, so just go ahead and yeah, fuck
I
it.
just want to make sure I understand how you would do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's 12, 24,
Fuck.
28 points of damage, I guess. If I'm
Yeah.
doing my math right.
So how do you want to do this, good sir?
Oh, I'm gonna do exactly what I said. I'm gonna cut his face off. So
So his face.
yeah, you ever see the movie Equilibrium?
Yes.
Is
Very
it
long time
Equilibrium?
ago. Very long time ago.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Where they,
Christian
like,
Bale.
yeah, and they have
Yeah.
Prosium, Nico. But anyway, he's basically gonna come in with his shield and his mace, and I'm gonna catch my sword on the underside of his shield and use it as leverage and just sort of like kind of spin it, grabbing the hilt, spinning the blade itself like a little bit of like a fan in his face, just kind of like here forward. It's just gonna like get that little like anime like sing, and then just like
Yes.
slide off.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And then I
And,
like
like-
turn to the side and my eyeballs gleam and I'm like, "Nande o sagaraso." Exactly.
Oh my
Fun
God.
fact: Fist of the North Star tattoo.
Hey.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
you do that, and mind you, this guy is on fire. So,
Mm.
so as you like, so his his facial hair and hair is burning as you speak, and he's screaming. He's still trying to come at you, and you just, and with a swing of your sword, there is this, ching, and he goes quiet, even as his face burns, and then it just kind of slides down, and you can see like just the pure white, cleft in twain eyeballs kind of twitching in his sockets.
Mm.
The rest of his tongue sort of spastically as he falls.
Oh
to
my
his
gosh.
knees.
Awesome.
That's so sick.
So there's more. As a champion, I can use an action surge. You can take one additional action on your turn. This can only be used once per short rest.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna take my movement one step forward, kind of like
Okay.
stepping on that guy's corpse.
Wait,
I'm
okay,
gonna
I'm gonna
attack his-
bring him
Oh.
to the back.
there we go.
Below. You
Yeah,
should
get
be
outta
able to
here.
move over him now. What? Damn it!
It's all good. And then I'm gonna attack his buddy behind him.
What is it? Okay, I'll just delete him. He's dead anyway.
Yeah, get out
Boom.
of here, chumpo.
There he is. Yeah.
All right, time to swing
Let's
again.
go. Let's go. Slap this nerd. Woo.
14 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Of course, when I actually
no.
use, a class skill, it's like whiff. Oh well. Oh well. There's
Was it
more
a-
room behind Sitari.
Yeah.
No reason that's important.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
All right. So beautiful. Then so this guard is dead. So then we have the other guard. It is going to, yeah. So
Actually,
at this point, he is going to try to. He's coming to try to attack you,
Mm.
but coming from around the corner, there's a hand, a silver scaled hand that like lands on his shoulder.
Where's that class skill now, dude?
It's gone. Wasted it. Wasted it.
And a deep voice says, "Come now, there's no need for this." And sort of out of the shadow, the silver dragonborn. I have a token for him over here.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's
Oh
go.
no.
oh, that's scary.
And he says, "I believe you are here to see my mistress. Are you not?"
Oh, like we're having a conversation right now, right?
And so that's that's his turn.
I
There's a lot
see.
of things happening. So
Okay, cool.
the other guards, when they like hear his presence, they kind of back off. So they're not attacking. So Xanelor, it's your turn. You're in the chute, holding on to your lit explosive, and you
Yes.
hear this deep voice echoed from upstairs.
So I am going to use my action to throw that lit bag of flammables onto the carrion crawler. It's still
All right.
alive, right?
It's
Right?
still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very hurt, but it's still alive. So
Okay.
make for me a attack. Just roll d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Gotcha. All right, so that is a 10. My dex mod. Ooh, what is my dex mod?
You said it was +3, I believe.
+3. Yeah.
That's exactly what you need.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a
And
pretty
let's
big
go.
target. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that's a d6 fire damage. So roll a d6 for me.
Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay. So Shira, you've moved up, underneath the chute, and you see the rope in front of you, and you're looking up. You see this flaming bag just shoot out of the chute, and it lands on top of the carrying crawler. Just as it there's just a small explosion, and this black burning tar material runs over the back of its torso, and it kind of reels back as it burns, trying to choke out the flames. All right, so that was your action. Do you want to do something else?
I'm going to use my movement.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to get out of the chute and back
Yeah.
into the hallway.
Okay. Move up over here.
Yes. And then turn to Qesh and say, thanks for the hand. And then, because I'm too shook to think of anything clever. And I'm trying to think if I have any bonus actions or anything like that to because obviously I get into this hallway and then I see this silver dragonborn after hearing him. So I'm trying to ready myself for the next turn by pulling my healing potion out of my bag.
Okay. So the way I play it is Matt Mercer rules. So you can use a bonus action to drink a health potion,
Okay.
but it's a full action to administer it to someone else. So you could use your
Okay,
bonus action
gotcha.
to pop a
Okay. Well, then
potion.
then I'm going to use my bonus action to pop a health potion because
it.
I'm hurting.
I think it's 2d4 plus 4. Is that correct?
Standard
Let's see.
Potion of healing.
2d4
2d4 plus
2.
2.
2d4. Okay, 2d4 plus 2. Almost had it. Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
8.
What-
there you go.
What is
8.
it? 8?
8 points.
Yeah.
Tight.
Toy.
That helps.
Right.
That's how much
So-
piercing damage I just took. So I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
So that's your turn. We have Osborn next. So you're standing in front of this guard you just attacked, and they are passive at the moment. They are not attacking you. Sorry, Mario. Did you catch that?
Sorry, yeah, I just arrived right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
was
So
having
it's
some
your turn, and so the guard in front of you is not attacking you at the moment. They seem to have halted because of the presence of the silver dragonborn.
Okay. So we are awkwardly staring at each other right now, or
Pretty much.
pretty much, right? Can I ask her? I mean, probably this is too stupid. But is he? Can I tell if he's in fear? Like, is he in fear of the dragonborn, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
is he paralyzed in fear, or is it just because
Okay, make an insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, so you're using your action to kind of discern this person's mood. All right. Does that have a plus?
Mm,
Well,
+1.
plus
Did
one.
I
Okay.
roll again? Sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that was an 18.
18. Yeah.
So, I mean, they're definitely stopping because, of their presence, but there is also there is a twinge of what might be fear on their face. You're not sure if it's you or if it's the dragonborn, but
I'm gonna look at her in the eyes and say, "Let me pass. My friends need help."
all right. So that's your turn. We have next up is Sitari. So, yeah, okay, yeah, Sitari, your turn.
All right. Do I have line of sight to the dragonborn? I've got like 3 people in between me and them.
I would say sure. Like the dragonborn is a bit taller than the guard, and you can see past Qesh, so you would be able to see at least part of him.
Okay. Here's a tactical question for the DM. If I were to try and do like a strength check or something.
Sorry, how could this happens every episode? I unplug myself. Shower our Twitch stream with profanity. I apologize. So
No problem. Can I try and pull Shira up the slope here? And if I do, would it create an attack of opportunity for the carrion?
So she is not currently, I believe, holding on to the rope, but you could hold an action to do it when you feel the tension of it. But yeah, that would provoke an opportunity of attack.
Okay.
Unless she used her turn to disengage, then she would be fine.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to ready an action and wait for Shira to tell me to pull.
Cool. Okay, so that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Then it's the carrion crawler's turn. It's gonna try to attack Shira, who grievously wounded it, as it's now also slightly on fire. So tentacles coming your way. Always something you like to say. So that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another 3 poison damage, and roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Well,
Yeah.
excellent.
So
So
you
great.
are poisoned, so you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And now it's going to try and pull you in for a bite as well. That's a dirty 20, so not a natural, a 20 to hit. So that's another 8, so 4
No.
piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so halved because you're raging.
Mm.
All right. It's kind of like this burning, bleeding, disgusting, obese insect just comes at you as you're trying to get a hold of the rope, and grabs you by the small of your back, and injects you with his poison, and then bites you right here and onto the side of your back. And it is your turn.
I feel like maybe this is too general a question, but does it seem like there's any advantage to trying to just kill this guy outright?
Well, the advantage I assume would be that it's dead, but
Well, I mean, as opposed to just trying to escape, I'm trying to decide.
I mean, you have to just maybe assess which is more worth your time. I mean, you could definitely fight this thing. It's pretty it's looking pretty bad, but that's gonna cost you time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So can I disengage and grab onto the rope?
you can definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay, so as you disengage, and you can use your movement to pull yourself up, and I will say that, like, and Sitari is helping you because he read it in action. Like, you make it all the way up easily, no problem.
Nice. Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
So yeah, I'm just gonna place your token right here. Okay, let's yeah, you can get here because yeah, you like I said, you can move through a friend's space, but you cannot end your turn there. So like, let's just say that you end your turn there. Okay, so you make it up. So now everyone's out of immediate danger. The carrion crawler is too big to fit up the chute. So I would say we're out of initiative at the immediate moment.
Okay.
So like there's a sort of an impasse state. The dragonborn stands there. His sword is not drawn. He has it like across his back, this sort of long sword. And the guards are not attacking, and he says, he repeats, "You're here to see the mistress, I believe."
I just am holding back everything I possibly can not to like straight up swing at this guy and his friend in the face. But having kind of thought about my party and not wanting to lose people again, I'm just barely able to hold my composure. And all I can say is just like, "It's you. How dare you speak to me?" And that's all I got. That's all I can muster without losing my composure.
He blinks for a moment and then is like, yes. I believe I recognize you. I thought I left you for dead."
I just like take my sword and my right now my claws are like digging into my hands and I'm like starting to bleed. And I just look at him and I spit on the ground. And when I spit, there's a little bit of flame just like along with the along with the saliva. And I'm just like, "Ignorant patach. You failed at that, and you'll fail again."
There's no need for that at this moment. I'm sure we can settle our differences at a different time, but right now my mistress awaits your audience. Unless you want to do this right here. I would prefer not to.
I look back over my shoulder and I see my kind of beat up comrades, and I just take my sword and I kind of sheath it, and I'm just like, still like gritted teeth. I'm just like, "Very well."
What do the rest of you say? I'm like, this is the DM talking.
Oh. I kind of look down the hallway past all these shoulders, and I see that it's the silver dragonborn, and I say, "Careful, Qesh. You know he is not trustworthy." And that's it.
What about the rest of you?
I say nothing, but I'm looking at the dragonborn intently. The silvered one.
Yeah, and his white eye is gleaming as well. Osborn, anything you're doing?
I guess at this point I've crossed like past this guard, right? And now I joined my comrades.
Sure, we can say that.
Okay.
They let you pass.
I don't say anything. Just stay there, like on guard.
Okay, Xanelor?
Oh no.
Can I do never mind. Yeah, sorry. Actually, I'm sorry. Did you say that so when he was talking to Qesh, he doesn't have a weapon like sheathed right now? He's not like armed to attack. He's armed, but he's not like
he's
ready
armed,
to attack.
yeah, but his sword is sheathed.
Still on his back? Okay.
Yeah, he seems pretty confident though.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to keep my hand on my nice new shiny boomerang dagger and
yeah,
and just kind of silently start moving forward toward Qesh.
All right. So he, like, taking your silence as a sign of agreement, he says, "Excellent. If you would follow me." And he leads you down this hallway and into this chamber here. And there are people in this chamber. And they have these barrels with this black liquid that they're just pouring into this fountain. And they kind of look up as you pass them, and you notice that all of them have this they're all wearing these gray flame marked robes of the cult, and they all have just these bland faces. No reaction. They just look up, take you in, and then continue their work. He leads
Hey, I'm
you.
sorry to interrupt, but do you
Yeah?
guys know why I have these crazy, weird geometric shapes all over my map? It's glitching out. Any ideas?
You might need to just refresh roll 20.
I
Yeah,
tried doing
I'd say
that, and
that.
it's doing the same thing.
Mm.
I'll just live with it. It's not a big deal, but
Yeah, is it just squares, or is it weird stuff?
it's triangles and stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I
I
don't
casted
know.
a spell. It'll be okay. I'll try it on my other computer really quick.
Yeah. Did
Okay,
Shira
I'll
have
just-
some mushrooms or something?
Osborn.
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 All right, so he leads you beyond this chamber into a high-ceilinged, different chamber. At the end of which, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention, all the way there, the temperature seems to rise. And you start to notice that there are these black cords, hugging the walls and the ceiling that go, that follow you into this large chamber. And in this large chamber, along the walls, or make a perception check.
All of us?
You got it.
All of you guys. All you guys.
Roughly.
Okay, pretty high rolls. Nice.
Let me try again. It didn't work.
Spoke too soon.
Yep.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Okay. Well.
I'm blinded by anger.
blinded by the rage.
Sorry, well, why am I rolling this much? I don't even see the animation anymore. Why?
Okay. Well, so your first roll was a 19. Wow, you rolled 8 times or something. Okay.
What the fuck? And 118, 119, no, 219. What the
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah. So it's a 19. Crow rolled a 4. Xanelor rolled a 9. Qesh, Sitari, where was your roll? Did you roll already?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
I mean, my
Beautiful.
perception is plus. Okay, no, you're right. I rolled a 9. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Osborn and Sitari, you guys notice, and Sitari, this is very familiar to you from your dream. There are faces in the walls, and they all resemble, not perfectly, but they all resemble the goddess, this woman who is standing at the end of the chamber here, down towards the map. And then as you look down the hall, and all these cords that lie down this long hall, at the very end of it, behind the goddess, is a massive skull floating, it seems, in the air, and these cords are all connected to it in various places. And it seems to be giving off sort of electrical energy. And there is something etched into the forehead of the skull and onto the cheekbones and onto the chin. What languages do you guys speak? Or just, does any one of you speak Giant? Can I ask that?
No.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Common,
Mm-mm.
draconic, gnomish, infernal. Nope.
Yep.
No.
Okay. So you don't.
no.
Yeah. So you don't understand what it says, but I think Sitari might recognize that it's giant, but for the rest of you, not so much.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the goddess, she has her back to you. She's standing about here. And these holes in the map, like ignore those. Those are not actual holes in the hall. This is just the way the map looks. She says, "Welcome. How does this evening find you, my children?"
Very polite.
I look at the goddess and I don't answer her question. I just say, "Why have you brought us here?"
"I have brought you here to bear witness to the birth." She says birth, not beerth, like I did. She says the word birth. It's improv. Okay. To the birth of a new era, to the birth of a new species. And as she's talking, there are like these, the energy activity in this big massive skull seems to be like escalating, and there are these like ripples of energy floating out from these cables, from these cords, and you see that some of them break off into smaller cables that go into the walls, into where these faces are, and some of their eyes begin to light up.
I don't like this.
The mark of a successful species is their ability to reproduce and survive. So I'm doing exactly that. And I shall test my offspring against you. I thank you for your sacrifice. And you hear this sort of, as these faces, you see now that it's not just faces, it's bodies, and they look almost exactly like her. And like these compartments begin to open, and some of them begin to fall down, like into like 3-point landings on the ground, and they start to look at you, and they like some, they don't look exactly like her. They're like so like a bit disproportioned almost, like, but they have her face mostly. They have her features, although like they might be taller or they might be shorter. And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Time to kill.
My gosh.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys' tokens. Let's throw you guys over here.
14.
I wish I had some like final boss battle music to blast for you guys, but alas.
It's okay. I'll repaste it. Nico already put it in, but I'm just playing Duel of the Fates on loop on my own computer.
Oh, nice.
Y'all can do
I
it.
am
Yeah, Nico,
I'm
Nico,
100% just playing the Genova song from Final Fantasy VII.
oh, that's a really good
background.
fit.
I'm playing that one.
Really good fit.
It fits her whole vibe real good.
It's a good one.
Yep.
All
Mine
right.
is +1, by the way, so it's a 7. Just
Okay,
to
okay,
say.
okay. Yeah. So I'll just I'm gonna go into the encounter I have here set up in D&D Beyond, and I'm going to just ask for you guys' initiatives one by one. All right. So Sitari, what's your initiative, please?
Mine is a 12.
A 12. Beautiful. Xanelor.
My initiative. I'm sorry. What are we rolling for? Sorry, I got distracted real quick.
Initiative.
Initiative. My initiative is a 14. Unless am I rolling again?
No.
Okay. Yeah,
14.
my initiative is 14. Yeah.
Okay, Shira.
I'm so sorry, I just blanked. What's up?
She rolled a
6.
6.
Oh yeah,
alright.
wait. It was a 6 plus 1, so it's 7.
7. Okay, thank you. And Osborn?
I rolled a 6, I think, but I have
What
minus
is
1.
this? Oh no. So it's a 5?
No, sorry.
Beautiful.
I rolled a 7 minus 1, 6.
Okay. So
Yeah.
6 and Qesh?
22.
22. Beautiful.
22.
Okay. That means that you are at the start of this encounter.
So all these things that jumped down, are there? So we're fighting those, right? Are there tokens for them?
Yes, thank you for reminding me, sir. I will prop them up right now. My library.
That'll help me decide what I'm doing, where I'm
Yeah,
going.
so the first one pops up right there. The second one pops up. No, wait. This one here, like right over here. They're popping up out of the walls. And then one is right over here. And then one is right behind you over there.
Yeah,
And
some
like-
HR Geiger stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
seriously.
Oh yeah, cool. All right, so it's your turn.
All right. So Qesh, being a tactical guy, recognizes that this is a bad spot. This is a bad place for us to be. So I'm going to attack the creature that at least I know for sure is fairly dangerous. Actually, no. I'm going to take a swing at this one right here in front of me.
Cool. Go for it.
Cool. So we'll do I always click away from this. Actions. Great sword. Boom.
Yo.
23.
That is a hit, I believe.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Don't trust all those dice. I don't know what that's about. It's 15 is what it says in the chat.
15. Okay, yeah. So
No, that's not
you-
even, yeah, no, that's possible because I get +4. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
So you, like, it pops down right next to you, and you just, react immediately, hacking down, and you slice it in half.
Whoa.
Just and as you slice through it, you see that it's not all machine. There's parts of it like when you cleave through the outer layer of armor, inside it's biological matter as well. There's no organs, but there's flesh inside.
It's a
Yikes.
steel sausage.
Accurately said.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is exactly what I was going for. A steel sausage. That is the parody power metal band I'm going to form after this is over.
Steel sausage. Yeah. So does that mean it's dead?
It means that it's dead. This guy is out.
All right. Well, in that case, seeing it cleaved in half, falling its weak and feeble self before my blade, also having a place in my heart for my little drug addict friend, I'm going to get between the silver dragonborn and Osborn just to kind of try to create a protective barrier, and that's it.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, so that's your turn. Next we have so next we have these guys. This guy is going to move 5, 10, 15 up here. 5, 10, 15. This guy's going to go over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. This guy's going to go over here. And so one of them is attacking Shira. Let's see. and it's just going for like slamming you with the. Oh, I'm rolling for the carrion crawler now. That's wrong. No tentacles here. Okay, that's a bunch. That's a. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. So that's a 13 to hit. I think that misses, right? You have 14.
Misses. Yeah.
Okay,
14.
yeah. So it's like moving, like almost kind of like weird, like kind of awkwardly, as if it's like getting to terms with its own body, but it like the intent is like laser focused though, and it tries to swing at you with its armored arm, but you manage to like you see it coming, so you like duck under it. The next one over here is gonna attack Osborn. Let's see how that goes. That is it's a 4. So yeah, it's a natural 1. So yeah, not even. Yeah, this one like swings wide, and even for you, like it's as if it's like seeing you taller than you are. It just swings right over you. You don't even have to duck to get away from it. The next one is attacking Xanelor. Let's see how that goes. Oh my god, it's a 7. Okay, so none of them hit. Okay.
Nice.
Xanelor, your turn.
What do I have? I have my, in the interest of well, actually, let me see something real quick. I'm trying to see if my short sword, it's 1d6 plus 3, and my dagger is 1d4 plus 3, but it's a +1, right? How does that affect my damage?
Wait, sorry. Oh, the dagger.
Yeah, the new dagger
Yeah.
that I have.
Yeah, so your attack roll gets a +1, and your damage gets a +1.
Pretty good.
Okay.
On top of your other bonuses.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, word.
So-
I'm gonna.
So you have like a +7 to attack with it, and then whatever you roll on your damage, you get an extra +1 on that.
I'm going to take my dagger and try to attack the one that is directly in front of me that just missed me.
Cool. Go ahead, sir.
Sorry. $19.
19 hits. Roll for damage.
All right, and that is, sorry, let me just look here one more time. 1d4 plus 3. Woof. That's a 1.
That is
plus 3, so it's a 4.
Yeah, so that's a 4. Well, so it's plus your dexterity, which is a 3, plus the 1 because it's a +1 weapon, so that's +4. So it's a 5
Okay.
damage. Yeah. So you ram your dagger into its abdomen, and you feel like the plating crack underneath the weight of the dagger.
Right.
And like you feel something fleshy underneath, and it kind of buckles under the attack, but it doesn't quite kill it though.
Wait. You said 5 damage, right?
Yeah.
So wait, hold on, because I rolled a 1, and then it's +3 from the weapon, and then you said +3 from the dex, and then +1 from the weapon bonus.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's 1 + 3 + 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, thought there was another 3 in there. Okay, tight.
Yes, sir. All right. So do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Let me take a look at this map here.
Yeah, because just to remind you, like your sneak attack works against people who who you are hidden from, that you can surprise,
Yes.
or who are engaged with your allies.
With other allies, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I was gonna say, is that sneak attack as defined in here is I can deal an extra 2d6 to one creature I hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if I have advantage on the attack roll. There's a lot of things I'm fuzzy on. So I can use a sneak attack as a bonus action.
No. You just get it on your attack if those conditions are met.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. Sorry. Wish I knew that. I would have attacked the one that's attacking Osborn instead of the one that's attacking me. So no, for now I'm going to. I don't think any of my bonus actions would do.
All right. So Sitari, it's your turn.
Excellent. So from my perspective, I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell at the silver dragonborn over here. And that's going to be Cloud of Daggers.
Nice.
Which I have a macro built, if I can find the button.
Beautiful.
That's a good spell.
Did it work? There it goes.
Oof.
Okay, so I rolled a 10 plus my modifier is 4, so 14 total.
Wait, is it an attack roll? Isn't it just like they make a
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Hold on, let me go read it. It's unfortunately not in here, so I have to go.
Yeah,
I have to go read the spell really quick. Yeah, it should be in the player's handbook, but of course they don't have that in here. You fill the air with spitting daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. I'm casting it at 2nd level, so it'll actually be 6d4.
Nice. Okay, so you roll damage. So those were just 4 that you rolled. So you roll 6d4 on the start of his turn.
On the start of his turn, yeah. So my macro is broken. I apologize.
No problem. And is it a saving throw that he just takes the damage?
Nope,
right?
just takes it because he's in it.
Nice. Okay. And speaking of, it's his turn up next. So roll for me, damn D4.
Okay. No.
Jesus.
Oh, there we go. Okay, 16. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Okay. Amazing. This may take shorter time than I thought it would. Okay.
Yes.
If it keeps on like this. So, Sitari's eyes turn black, and he starts speaking in this eldritch tongue that you've heard like a bit before, and these ethereal daggers just appear out of nowhere, like circling around the silver dragonborn, and he kind of disappears in this kind of black mist of daggers, and you can just hear him kind of wince and like as it kind of cut up his face and his hands and every place that's exposed on his body. He is going to he's going to grit his teeth against it, and he's going to move. Let's see, he's going to move here, and he's going to attack Qesh.
Attack of opportunity? Is he?
He doesn't move out of your range.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he sidesteps around you and Sitari, and he's going to try and attack you, Qesh, my friend. Let's see, and has 2 attacks. That is with his long sword.
Yuck.
First attack is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, so that's 6 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Second attack, 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right, so first attack, he catches you by surprise as you kind of just startled by this cloud of daggers that's all of a sudden appeared out of nowhere. But then his second attack, you manage to catch it with your blade, and you have like a bit of a stare off for a couple seconds. All right, so that's his turn. That brings us to Elenia, the clockwork goddess. She is going to move. Let's see. She's going to move up here and use her action to touch one of the faces on the walls and say, "Wake up, my child." And another one is going to appear in that space. Let's see. Right there. Blam. Okay. So that's her action. Then we have Shira. It's your turn. And oh, by the way, you guys that were poisoned, it lasts for a minute, so that has worn off by now.
Oh. Okay. So my rage ended, right? Because I think there was some movement.
Yeah.
But I can rage again, right? Because I think level 2 I can rage like 3 times. We're gonna rage again, and I'm also gonna go into a frenzy. Can I do that?
Ooh, frenzied rage. Nice. Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, so I'm gonna
nice.
first attack this guy over here. Longsword attack, of course. Let me try to do this from D&D Beyond for the first time.
So you're attacking this one. Wait. Okay. My
Wait,
mouse.
what just happened?
That one. Okay. Cool.
Oh wait, I was supposed to roll a 20 first. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay. Rolling.
Yeah, but we'll keep that damage if
Cool.
10 plus what?
10 plus 4.
4. Okay. That's just not enough to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just
like,
go
they
again
have
as
this
my bonus
pretty
attack?
tough. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have a bonus attack because you're frenzied? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
It says
cool.
that for the duration of my rage, I can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of my turns after that one.
Okay,
Or wait,
so
it says after that one? Does that mean starting the next round? Or
because you used your bonus action already to rage.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool. So that's your turn. You like go
sorry.
into
Accident.
no problem. Screaming out your rage, you attack this construct, but it manages to like just duck out of the way and kind of hit your sword out of its path. Then we have next Osborn. What would you like to do, sir?
I was thinking I should heal either Shira or Qesh, but I think I'm gonna go for Qesh because he's facing this guy with 2 attacks per turn, so that's pretty dangerous, I would say. So I'm gonna go and heal Qesh.
Okay, so what spell are you using?
Revivify.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
What was it again? The 8.
I think so, yeah.
3.
I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a small tiny hand that's like as you're kind of staring down this silver dragonborn, your long lost foe. There's a tiny hand that touches the back of your hand. Like and it gives you like a tiny bit of healing energy.
I think it would be a little bit more than 3 because it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
True. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
What's your spellcasting modifier, good Sir Osborn?
It is a +1.
+1, yes. There you go. 4.
I'll take every point I can get. Thanks for the heals. Thanks for the heals, bro.
All right, so that's your turn, I believe, and that brings us to the top of the round. Qesh, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swing at. I'm just going to straight up swing at our good friend, the Silver Dragonborn, right here. Is that good?
I guess.
Okay. Am I not supposed to? I feel like I'm making a mistake here.
No. What just happened?
What do you mean?
I just heard somebody say "yay" and then.
Sorry, it's someone in the street.
Okay.
Oh,
That's why
your mic is turned way up, man.
I know. That's why I was. What the fuck? Yeah, sorry.
I didn't hear that, so I was like, "Did I do something wrong?" Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna track the Silver Dragonborn.
Yeah, sure. That does not
Icelandic
hit.
street yelling.
All right, well,
Another episode name.
Yeah.
that's it for me.
Icelandic street yelling of the Clockwork Goddess.
Yeah. That's who it was. It was her.
Yeah. Hey, my child. Yeah. So your attack, like you have your sword against him for just a split second, and then you push him away, and you go. Oh, hit my mic. Sorry. And then you go for an attack again, and he checks it like with ease, which pisses you off a lot.
Oh yeah.
That brings us to these the children of the goddess, and there is another pulse from this giant skull at the back of the room, and 2 more are born into existence.
Okay.
One over here, and one right opposite.
So in the chat said, Gísli pulling a mark for that last time that you took your headphones away from pulling your sword, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good move. Okay, yeah. So this guy over here is. Oh, I need to be having the right thing. Okay, this guy's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and makes its way about there. This guy is gonna come over here. Let's say here, and this guy's gonna come over here and attack Sitari. All right. So they all attack. So the first attack against Sitari.
Hang on a
So-
second.
Yeah.
The person who's in the square adjacent to Qesh, they just took 6d4 cloud
Right.
of daggers damage.
True. Thank you. Okay, roll damage for that, please. I forgot to mark the square. How long does it last?
1 minute.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna just
15.
mark it here. This square. Boom. Yeah. So 15. Yeah. Okay. So like this counter like comes running up towards Qesh, and then it's just shredded to bits as it enters the cloud of daggers, not knowing what it is entering. So that one is gone.
AoEs, baby. Yeah.
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 But there was an attack against you, and that was a 9 to hit, which I believe misses.
I do believe that's correct. My armor is
Okay.
11.
Yeah, 11. That's shit, though. Okay.
Well, I am a squishy.
Yes. So then there's an attack against. What are these rolls? Okay. Next attack is against Shira. That's a 9 that I believe misses. Then there is an attack against 8 against Osborn.
Let's go.
What is this? I'm not even. Okay, there we are. Okay, a 16 against Osborn. I believe that hits.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's 5 piercing damage against you.
okay.
Okay, and finally there is an attack against Xanelor. Oh, what is this? Another 8. Okay, yeah. So I don't know, like bad design on part of the goddess, maybe. Okay, so Xanelor, your turn.
Okay. So that one is still engaged with Osborn then, right? This one that's between the two of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you will get sneak attack against that one.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that for sure. Let me use I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage with the one that I'm currently engaged with, right? I have to do that because it's not dead yet.
No, you don't need to.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you're just in melee with it, but like unless you want to move away from it, then you might have to disengage.
Oh, tight. Okay, then I'm going to I'm going to sneak attack the one that is right next to me to my right. I guess that
You
would be.
for it.
Yes. Ugh. That's a 4.
That's A4. Yeah. So
That's a 4.
yeah. So that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right. So that's your turn, I believe. Sitari, your turn.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to use, I think it's my last level 2 spell. Yes, it is. I'm going to send my last one. I think it's 60 feet is my allowance. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, so Elenia, the clockwork goddess, I'm going to
Yeah.
send a cloud of daggers into her square as well.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna mark that before I forget to. Cloud
Yeah.
of daggers in this square. Boom. Okay.
For those of us in the group, I shout as a bonus action, be careful of the daggers!
And that's
All right.
that's both of my second level spells. So
Okay, cool. So then next up we have the Silver Dragonborn.
Mm,
He's going to attack again against
yes.
Qesh. Longsword, first attack. That is that's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
6 slashing damage for the first attack. Second
That's a
attack. That is a 12. That's a miss, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's a miss for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so like you attack him, he checks it, answers immediately, and then tries to give a jab, but you kind of duck out of the way, ready for your next attack. And he kind of snarls against you.
oh.
Okay. Elenia, the Clockwork Goddess, she takes a whole bunch of damage. Could you roll
Yep.
for me, please?
6d4. Come on, anything over 20. 15 again? Okay,
Nice.
I'll take it.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but
slap.
It's a lot, though. Damn. Okay. 15 damage. You hear this, like, as she, like, her armor and what little parts of her body that are exposed are shredded. She moves immediately out of this this path.
Okay.
And she is going to move a bit closer, maybe over here. And she is going to open her mouth, and this globe of black goo exits her mouth, and she's going to try and throw it against Xanelor, trying to blind you. So, Xanelor,
Yes.
could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh boy. I sure can. Oh, thank God. 20.
20. Okay, yeah. So you see this this spinning glob of black goo coming towards your way, and you just move out of the way, and it splashes on the wall behind you.
Oh.
So that is her turn. Shira, you're up.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna attack the same guy in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Whoop.
So by the way, if you no, yeah, okay, oh yeah, no,
Oops,
never mind.
Sorry. It doesn't
Ooh.
even. Not that it matters.
Yeah, but now you can do an extra attack with your frenzied rage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why is it not letting me roll?
What is that?
It doesn't even give
Okay.
me the action to do the little click drag anymore, so it even feels
Really?
worse.
Okay. By the way, I'm just looking up here real quick about frenzied rage. All right, right, okay, no problem. Yeah, so, oops, she was there. So yeah, so you make 2 attacks against this this construct, and it's like it appears to be like getting to grips with its own body, and its movements are becoming more efficient, and it's starting to move a little bit faster, and it manages to duck out of the way of both your attacks, much to your frustration. So next we have Osborn, your turn. Osborn. Your mic
You're still
is
muted, bud.
Your mic is muted.
Sorry, there were people singing on the street, so I forgot to unmute my mic. Sorry.
How,
Yeah.
how
So,
jovial.
So rude. So rude.
I'm gonna Shield of Faith Qesh, which gives him, if I'm not wrong, +2 AC
Nice.
for the duration of the spell.
Thank you.
Do I even have to roll for that?
What does the spell say exactly?
Bonus action. Shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it +2. Bonus to
yeah.
AC for the duration.
Just happens.
Yeah, it just happens, right?
Yeah. But it's a concentration. So if you get attacked, then you need to like roll to see if you can maintain your concentration on that spell.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you can see me like like doing fucking weird noises.
Yeah, I forgot to
my
ask
gosh.
you, Mario. What is your holy relic? What is your holy symbol that you use to focus on your spell? Like, what does it look like?
It's an eye and it's on the palm of my hands.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So the eye in the palm of your hand glows up, and you, with a prayer in mind, you thrust out your hand towards Qesh, and there is this like white force field almost that like forms around him, and it startles you, Qesh, like for just a split second before you like notice that the cleric just short way away from you is like doing something to your benefit. So there, that brings us to the top of the round. Qesh.
Question for you, good Sir DM.
Yes,
How would
mister.
it work? How would it work if I wanted to try to grab the silver dragonborn and toss him into the cloud of daggers square behind me?
So
Let's go.
that would be a grapple and then a
Okay.
strength check to see if you can move him against his will. So that would be just a contested strength roll.
Okay, let's. I got a +4. I think it's worth a try, and that's going to do more damage than my greatsword.
Sure.
So-
Okay. So then, just make an attack to see if you can grab him.
Okay, sure, you got it. I'll just do. Is it just going to be D20 plus my strength modifier?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And your proficiency. Like I would say, you're proficient with that attack as well.
Okay. So that would be 14. Ugh.
14. I don't think hits. Wait. Let me see. Yeah, I'm afraid that doesn't hit. So you try to go after him, and he just like uses his own martial arts to get out of your grasp.
Good
Cool.
thought.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
idea, though.
contemplate. I'm gonna contemplate my career. Think maybe I should have been a carpenter, and
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, good sir. So that brings us to these constructs. So one attack against you, Mr. Sitari.
Okay. AC 11.
Yeah, that's a 22 to hit. So you take 6 piercing
Whoa.
damage.
You got it.
Okay, now something's happening. That's an 18 to hit you, Shira. So that's 9
Yeah.
halved, so you take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's 2 attacks against Xanelor and 1 attack against Osborn. First attack against Osborn, that's an 8, so that's a miss. First attack against. So then we have a 10 and a 9 to hit Xanelor, so both of those miss. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So that brings us to Xanelor. You're up.
Okay. I am They're both engaged with me
I
now.
think we should
so I
focus
guess-
the goddess, right? Is he still like summoning more of those things?
She could.
Yeah. She also has a cloud of daggers.
Well, that's like here, way behind her in the green square I drew over here.
Okay. I see. Oh, she moved. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she was not inclined to stay in the cloud daggers.
Yeah.
She
yeah,
could have,
yeah.
though.
So the thing is that if I try to attack her and then another one of these things, if they both attack me, I will probably die if they both hit me because I have 14 HP. So
Well, but you as a rogue, you can use your bonus action to disengage from them and then move somewhere where you're not in range, and then use your dagger, for example.
yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. I think that's what we're doing. I think
So if,
I'm gonna
yeah,
disengage.
so if you were to move over here, for example, like you would be in range of her, but with like an out of range of other attacks. They might move to you, like to follow up, but at least,
So, I'm just trying to think if there's something a little more spicy I can do. Let me take a look at what I have going on here.
yeah.
Throw a bedroll at her. No, okay, yeah, I think that that's honestly the best course of
Yeah.
action at this point. So,
Mhm.
I'm going to move, disengage,
Mhm.
move myself. See, I don't know if I want to move closer or further away is my whole thing, because I could move like here, but then I could also move like here, you said, right? And
Yeah.
still be in range.
Yeah, I would say
All
so.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna move back here.
really makes
And
more
then
sense.
I am going to actually, for the sake of doing a little more damage, use my short bow.
Okay, so you're gonna drop your dagger and pick up your bow.
Can I sheath my dagger and pick up my bow?
That would be a full action to do that. So,
Okay. Well, then never mind. Then I'm going
Yeah.
to
but
huck.
yeah, but remember,
My-
like you could drop it and use a bonus action to just have it pop back up in
Well,
your
but
hand.
didn't I
next
use my
turn.
bonus action to
Yeah,
disengage
that would
just
be
now?
next turn. Yeah.
Next turn. Okay. Man, I really want to use the cool boomerang dagger, but I also want to like maximize damage. I'm so torn. Yeah, let's just use the dagger throw. Let's just use the dagger throw. I'm gonna try to throw my dagger right in her stupid unshielded face.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice play. Let's get it.
Yeah. So let's no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, and
Okay, that's a hit.
18.
That's a hit, good sir. Roll for damage.
All right. What is that? 1d4 plus 3. Okay. And that's a
Nice.
4.
So that's a
Plus
4
3.
plus 3 plus 1. So that's an 8.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay, that's an 8 damage. Okay, yeah. So you get her like, not quite in the face, but like right between one of the plates in her like her neck area, and she goes, "Ugh."
Oh yeah.
and you see her like take it and take it out. It is now Sitari's turn.
Well, I'm kind of out of those high level spells, so I'm thinking I just got to go for some melee stuff against this construct. But the big silver dragonborn is also within striking range, so I'm going to make a risk here. I'm going to move 1 here so I can try to get advantage. And then I'm
Okay,
going to
and
do
So you're gonna get an attack of opportunity then from the construct.
I figured as much.
Yeah. So 1 attack coming up. Excuse me. Here we are. That is a critical.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So you take 8. What's that? Bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take that damage. And then I just remembered that I have a feature
Yeah.
that is part of my pact magic that allows me to have, I think it's Dark One's Own Blessing, which is every time I kill an enemy or reduce them to 0, which would also be my spells, I get temporary hit points equal to my charisma and warlock level. So I should have an extra 5 in the temp. I'm gonna go ahead and toss those in real quick.
Yeah, cool.
Temp 5. I mean, I guess technically they would be gone, but whatever. Now the total's accurate. All right. So then, does my movement continue? Do I still get to move next to?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So then I will attack with my sickle at advantage against this old guy.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Advantage. Boom. And whatever that is, let me see what this sickle says. It's +2.
+2. That's not enough, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. He like you kind of like sneak up behind him and jam it as hard as you can, and it just like tink, like lands right on the plate. That just not enough force to pierce it. So that brings us to the silver dragonborn. It's gonna go ahead and attack Qesh. It's intent on finishing the job this time. With a 7 in his first attack. That's
Haha, sucker.
Next attack is an 8. So like it's like it's going for its attack, but then even though it's tiny, there's this tap in his back that kind of throws him off his attack, and he manages to miss as he swings against you.
Me and the silver dragonborn were basically just like swinging our swords at each other, but nothing's ever connecting. So it's just like
it's basically like how I used to play fight with my brother, just like beating the sword instead of beating
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, those were the days. All right, so
person.
Yeah. Elenia is gonna try and move up, and she's gonna throw up another black ball, and she's going to try and throw it at Shira. I'm going to try and blind you. That is going to be... Yeah, so make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I gotta roll my own dice anymore. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, so you're fine. You managed to duck out of the way. It flies over your head. All right, so then we have... Shira, your turn.
Can I use my action to disengage with this person that I'm currently in melee with, and use my movement and my bonus action to attack Elenia?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Move this guy. And then I'm just gonna longsword attack her.
Okay, go for it. 14 plus a bunch. Yeah, that hits.
+4. Oh, okay, sick. All right. I'm just gonna go straight from here. Well,
12 damage. Damn. Okay, nice. Is that including everything? Oh yeah, so that's directly from D&D Beyond. Yeah, so I would assume. Okay, 12. Shit. Okay. Well done. Okay, so you run, like you disengage from this the construct and run between those other two, and like you're disengaged, like it counts for the full turn. So you're like, so you don't provoke opportunity attacks from others as well. So you run all the way to Elenia as she just missed you with her black gob of spit, and you just ram your sword with all your might into her side, and you manage to pierce her plates, and your sword goes like a couple of inches into her abdomen, and she winces against your attack. And as you pull it out, there's like what appears to be like blackish blood that spurts out of her wound. And she grits her teeth, and she's like, "No." And after you, it's Osborn.
Let's go.
I want to fucking finish her. I want to hit her with a crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
The 21st.
Yeah. You are like, I mean, and to be fair, like you're fighting on basically 3 fronts at this point. So like you're trying to like maneuver to hit around these guys, and like one of them nudges your crossbow and it goes wide. It almost hits Shira, but not quite.
Okay.
All right, so Qesh, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna swing at this fool because I've got an extra +2. What am I doing with my life? Where is it? Attack. Cool. 18.
18 hits.
All right, cool.
Definitely hits. Ooh,
Oh.
double sixes.
16 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yo.
Okay. 16 points. Shit. Okay. 16. All right. You finally, after banging your swords together for 3 turns, you manage to like give him a nice gas, damn, like right down into his shoulder, and he gives a, and he's like, and like now for the first time you get a feeling that like he might be taking you seriously, which makes you even more pissed off.
Good.
So that brings us to you, Xanelor.
Yes.
You hear all of a sudden, coming down the corridor from behind you,
Oh
a
no.
person running. It's Amina.
Ha!
What?
Amina.
Dang. She here?
Yeah, girl.
She comes screaming at the top of her lungs, and she attacks one of the constructs. And she is going to use her long sword. Well, she has a short sword. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, I thought it would have been such a nice entrance. She misses her attack.
Oh, dang it.
But at least she made one. And she kind of like, as she runs by, like she just gives a nod to you, Xanelor, and it just goes right into the fray. But she misses, so that's her. Okay, next up are the constructs, and there's another pulse from the skull down. And another one is going to pop up. This one pops up right over here. And so there are 2 attacks here against Shira. That's a 15 that hits, I believe. That's a 4, so it's like 9 halved, so down to 4 bludgeoning damage. And then the second attack, that's an 11, so that misses. So then we have 2 attacks against Osborn. Let's see, that's a 14 and a 21. Both hit,
Shit.
yeah?
Both hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first attack is 2 bludgeoning damage, and the second one is 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right. 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So,
Don't forget
then
you still have your healing potion.
yep.
Really to everyone except for me. Yeah.
This construct is going to move up here next to Sitari. So there's 1 attack against Sitari and then 1 against Qesh. First against Sitari. That is a 9. What is this? Okay, and then against Qesh, that is a 12. Yeah, no dice. All right, so that brings us to Xanelor. Your turn.
All right.
Killer.
I'm going for it, man. I'm going to take my bow out. Okay. Can I like do some like super cool half elf Lord of the Rings stuff right here where it's like my dagger is like as I'm like shooting my arrow, my dagger is returning to me, and I just like grab it and like stick it back in its sheath real quick. Is that a thing I can do?
Definitely. Yeah.
That's sick.
Tight. All right. So I pull out my short bow and I just aim it directly at her uncovered face. And here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, all right. So
Let's
roll
go.
roll for damage, and because she's engaged with Shira, you get sneak attack damage.
Oh my
Oh. All right. So that is 1d here. I'm just gonna do my damage roll through D&D Beyond.
Okay. What?
Whoa. What?
Wait, where?
I'm
You're
confused.
your damage didn't appear in here, but like it said like what did it say, like how much was that?
It said okay.
It's-
So I'm so confused. So it said dexterity roll, which was 20.
Yeah,
then it
that's not the damage.
Okay, it said short bow 25, but then it also said short bow 5. I have two different rolls here.
Yeah, so 5 would have been the damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And then
Okay.
I get sneak attack damage on top of that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that's 2d6, right?
Yeah. Yes. 7.
7. Okay, so it's 5 plus 7,
12.
which is a 12. All right. Okay. Your arrow catches her right in the eye.
Yes.
And she's so now like she's grievously wounded, and she's just like, no, I can't, and just screaming in pain. But she's not quite out of the battle yet. So Sitari, your turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well-
sorry. Before he goes, my dagger
Oh,
coming back.
Yeah. So yeah, like technically, but because it's cool, I will allow it. So yeah, so
Okay.
you release your arrow, and with the same motion, you activate your ring, and like it appears like right in your releasing hand right there, ready to be thrown against your enemy.
Yes.
All right, so then we have the Silver Dragonborn, who is attacking. Let's see.
I think it's my turn. Didn't you say Sitari?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I undo. Okay. Yeah. Sitari, your turn.
Okay.
Finish her.
Yeah, I'm going to Eldritch Blast at the Ilenia Clockwork Goddess. Let's do this. Let the slapping commence. Oh, with a 15 DM. Ooh.
It's exactly what you need to hit.
Oh my
Nice.
god, prepare to be engulfed in purple eldritch energy. Send it. Oh,
Nice.
it says, does that say 10 but the dice read 11? All right, whatever.
Yeah. Well, it
Okay.
doesn't matter, because how do you want to do this?
Yo.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah! Sitari
All
for the
right.
killing blow.
Looking past the Silver Dragonborn, I see Xanelor take a shot across the entire hall and hit this evil, disgusting, big bad evil person right in the eyeball. So lets out a mighty yell, and I redirect my focus, and I just send out my hand and just like pray to my deity and shoot eldritch energy right across the hall, illuminating the entire thing in purple as it moves through the hallway, and it just hits her right in the skull, and boom, her head explodes.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that happens. You send this bolt of purplish energy flying towards your target, and as Shira, like you see, as this comes towards her face, you hear her like breathe out, "My flame shall not be," as her face just explodes.
Get out of
With-
here.
with this black ichor exploding out with it. Some of it like catches you in your face, and as she
Nice.
sort of falls down. All of the constructs sort of limply fall down with her. So the
Excellent.
constructs are down and out, but the silver dragonborn is still up and breathing.
Last thing on my turn, DM.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna use my free action to just whisper it behind, because I know the Dragonborn's facing Osborn or Qesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just whisper into his ear, "You're next, big guy."
All right. So, he. Wait. So yeah, it's his turn right now. Okay. Let's see. What would he do? He is going to.
Die.
He's going to use his turn and die. Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. He's gonna
When the
disengage.
GM says "fuck it," and you just like he has to go for something.
He's gonna disengage and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go over here. And that's his turn. Now we have Shira, you're up.
Oh, let's go.
How much do the healing potions like heal us? Is it a roll thing or?
No, you use a bonus action to drink and it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay?
2d4 plus 2. 5.
5, okay. You heal 5 points.
Okay. Heal. And then I believe I'm still raging, so I'm gonna chase after this boyo.
All right.
Get right up on him. And then longsword attack.
Go for it.
12. Mighty 12.
That is a mighty miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All right, so next up, Osborn.
I think I'm gonna try and hit him with a crossbow.
Go for it.
Since all the constructs are dead, so we are not that much in danger. All right, I'm going for it.
You got this. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Oh, poor Osborn. Oh no.
Oh, the sick boy.
Oh.
No. Just
Okay.
because I think it's funny, Shira, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, the DM's ruthless.
Yeah. Okay. So you hear a from like across the hall, and then there's an arrow that just barely misses your nose. It just like scrapes over the bridge of your nose. Not enough to hurt you, but it's like, God damn it, Osborn. All right. That brings us to Qesh. Your turn.
Since these chumpaloids are dead, can I move through their spaces freely?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, or not that it matters. I
Oh,
suppose.
nice.
5,
Juke.
10, 15, 20, 25. Right there. Chilling under that
Right.
co-op. And I'm gonna swing again with my with ye old greatsword.
Okay.
21?
Yeah.
That's it. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for your damage.
It's time for a booping.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay. Damn. All right. 11
Big
damage. Okay. So you run after him like you're not going anywhere, and you manage to like hack at him down like right into his back, and he like almost falls forward, but not quite. He's still in the fight.
Oof.
Well,
Resilient.
that's what I did.
All right. So these guys are dead. So no, sorry. That's so that brings us to Amina. Not gonna forget about her now. So she 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She makes it all the way here. She's going to try and attack the guy as well. And like, there's a brief, like a moment that you have as she kind of like takes her position by her side as she's like, she's trying to make up for things.
Yeah.
And she is going to attack with her short sword. Let's see. That's what? Wait. Is it that's a natural 20?
Yo.
Amina!
Redeemed.
Amina coming in.
Amina coming in. Amina. Okay, so that's, but well, it's still only a 7, but still, like she gives him a nice blow. Like he just taking one to the back. He takes one now to the arm. A nasty gash on his arm. His arm is cracked in all sorts of places and he's bleeding. He's barely standing. All right, so that brings us to Xanelor. Your turn.
All right, finish him. I know,
Finish
I'm
him.
thinking about. Well, it's this. There's the old Qeshi boy, old 4 cheese Qesh, right in the way of like my attack range, isn't he?
Yeah, but
So,
yeah,
I guess-
he's in the way. But you can move to somewhere where he wouldn't be.
Right.
Right in your
Well,
line of sight.
I feel like everywhere I can move because it's like there's Shira right here, and then there's Qesh there, and then Amina there. I mean, I guess I don't really care about Amina.
I mean, like, I don't think it's that big a deal. Like, I might. I mean, like,
if I like,
at worst
if I
case,
critical miss,
worst case,
right? Like,
well, I mean, like, worst case, I would have you roll with disadvantage, but like, since they're engaged with him, it would be advantage anyway, so it would just be a straight roll.
Okay. Well, then, since he's engaged in, right, I get sneak attack again if
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
something from afar.
Yeah.
Okay, tight. Well, I'm going to move.
Oh, sorry.
let's
Yeah,
say-
it wouldn't be advantage. Yeah. So it would. Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
I think I'm going to move like right here. If I can do that, I believe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 feet.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
So I'm going to move right there, and I'm going to knock another arrow and shoot it right at the back of his head, at the nape of his neck, where his
Okay.
armor, where his helmet and his plate are separated.
Go for it. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's what I like to
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go to attack. I'm gonna just hit short bow here in D&D Beyond. See what happens. Oh, it gave me everything. Okay, so damage is 11.
11.
Or wait, no, that's 1d20 plus 5. Okay, so that would be a miss. Sorry, I'm just gonna do my damage rolls. There we go. This is what I meant to do. Sorry, I was using my short bow, like the actual initiative roll, rather than the damage roll. There we go.
Yeah, but it popped into.
Did it?
Yeah, it came out. It was like total damage 17, like 9 piercing
Oh.
damage for the bow, 8 for the sneak
Oh,
attack.
look at that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Mr. Xanelor, how would you like to do this?
Yes.
Make it good.
Make it
Just
so
make
good.
good. So, man, it's so tough to make an arrow a cool kill. How do I do this? Okay, so I'm standing off to the distance, and I knock my arrow, and I see Amina doing her thing, and he's basically surrounded on 3 sides. I'm like off kind of behind everyone, and I see Amina like, kind of trying to battle him, right? So I like knock my arrow, and I'm like trying to like get between where everybody is, and it's like I see this golden moment. It's like VATS system in Fallout happening right now, right? Where it's like I see this golden moment of opportunity, and
100%.
I just like knock back and just loose my arrow, and as Amina as she finishes her strike on him and her sword comes down, just like right past her, my arrow comes and just hits him based off the direction he's facing on that map. I'm going to say, right as my arrow, or right as she comes down, my arrow goes right past her, and it hits him just like right through the underside of his head, and just comes right here, and he's just like, and just choking and staggering as he falls to his knees, and just falls face down on the ground.
Yes.
Right. So your arrow flies over the room, pierces him right under the jaw, and he falls to the ground. And as he falls, his face hits the ground hard, and his white eye pops out.
Yeah.
And it goes sort of ting to ting to ting, lands on the ground there. You have faced and defeated the Clockwork Goddess.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, we did it.
Boom.
I mean, as he turns and says to you, it seems I came in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so, Amina.
Well, you didn't do anything last battle, so I guess you had to make up for it.
Indeed, it is and will forever be the most shameful moment of my life. This is the least I could do. And I brought this as well. And she kind of like reaches down into her bag and has this hefty purse of gold and says, "This, I believe, is yours. 150 each."
We all look at Sitari.
All of us look at Sitari.
You bastard!
I believe it was 100.
Engage battle with Sitari! Engage battle with Sitari!
No. And since we're way over time here, I would like to just on that note, maybe like just tie a nice epilogue sort of ribbon around these last moments of our campaign. Xanelor, so it's like I assume like you all sort of you may like go your separate ways after dealing through it with the fallout of this. You meet up back with Tilda, and after exploring these dungeons, you find out that that she was making these constructs, and she had enslaved two gnomes who were brother and sister, one working with the metallic parts, one working with the biological components of making these constructs. And they were using metal stolen from all over the country, and then just bodies from wherever they could get them to make these constructs. And the byproduct of which was this black ichor that they were just then pouring into the water supply, making people sick, and then giving them an opportunity through the goddess to get more bodies into the church.
That's crazy. Very well thought out.
That's really way deep.
Yeah.
This would have hopefully come up during gameplay, but I just wanted to give a bit of context. So so I assume like once everything's like the dust has sort of settled on this, you guys may go your separate ways, walking off into the sunsets. Xanelor, you, after a few day drinking binge in Titan's Rest, you find yourself awakened in the night in your room by a woman in green who throws a purse of gold in your lap. It hurts because you're not really wearing anything underneath your linens. And she...
I mean, deity, whatever.
Deity! Just generic deity. This is what they shout in Titan's Rest. She thanks you for your service, and she offers you a position with the undercurrent.
I look at her and I say, I've been on this planet for over 100 years, and have never once taken allegiance with any one group or mercenary band or whatever it might be. Thanks for the gold. But I'm going to have to respectfully decline your offer. How drunk am I?
On a scale of 1 to puking yourself,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 7.3.
Okay, great. So then I'm gonna say, I'll hold my bag of gold and look at her, and be like, "But I've got a few other positions in mind. If you're up for a round."
Oh god.
Yeah, she
Respectfully declines.
yeah, she just turns on her heel and leaves.
I look at my gold and I look at my bottle and I laugh at the sky and continue drinking as I pour the coins over my head. Fade out.
Osborn, you make contact with the Temple of the White Mother, and you take part in healing the population of the city, and finding out, both having explaining to them the source of the sickness, and together with the priests and priestesses finding a cure to this illness. And on a day, a couple weeks later, when it has mostly been eradicated, you sit on one of the balconies of the temple, and there is peace in your heart as you know that you have done the White Mother proud.
Beautiful.
Shira, you, after this battle, you pick up this half glass eye, or whatever it's made of that popped out of the silver dragonborn's face, and you compare it to the thing that's around your neck. It's different sizes, but it's almost identical. Then, in exploring these catacombs, there are people working all over the place of different races. All of them have these similar, these metallic chips that have been implanted in their heads, like with the goblins that you faced in Raven's Hollow. One of these people is a half-orc woman, a bit older, and when she sees you, she doesn't recognize you, but you recognize her, and this is your mother.
No! Oh, that's horrible.
The drama.
Oh my god. That's so sad.
And with the help of Osborn and members of the Faith of the White Mother, you managed to safely remove the metallic object attached to her head. And
Did she survive this?
yes.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't do that to you, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of your first D&D campaign, your mom dies.
Never playing again.
Yeah. Fuck you. No. Yeah. She survives, and you have reclaimed your mother. You your father, who knows where he is, but your mom is back in your life.
Excellent.
And yeah, Qesh, you, upon and with the others, upon searching these dungeons, you find that there was a huge reserve, not only of iron, but of dragon glass, in ridiculous quantities. And Sitari, you may not share this with the rest of the group, but you recognize that part of the shipment probably came from a deal that you accidentally made.
Whoops.
Yeah. So you know, feeling that you have the right to claim at least a portion of it, you take a nice chunk of it, thinking that it might be time for a new sword.
All right.
Sitari,
Hmm.
it's very strange walking these halls, having like dreamt of them for so long. And not knowing like where to go next, you stay in Titan's Rest for a while. One night, you have another dream that's very, very, very real. Like the tactility, the feeling of the walls and of your feet on the floor and of the steam on your face is so vivid. And you're back in this dungeon. And you find a room that you didn't see, that you didn't find, a hidden room that you passed over. And you open it up, and for a moment you're shocked because there she's lying, her head intact, pristine, and her body not coated with metal plates, but with dragon glass. But then you realize that like she's not there. It's an empty shell. Maybe she was planning to, upgrade at some point. And then the familiar voice in your head says, "That is mine." And that's where we will end our campaign.
Oh, what? Oh, God dang it.
Oh. Ooh.
Hold on.
Well,
Ugh.
thank you so much for putting all that together, Gísli. I appreciate it.
Hey, well,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you guys for
Fun.
being
Thanks
amazing
so much,
players.
man. This was
Masterful
There's
sick.
a lot of
storytelling.
fun.
Thank you. It was.
I just have more questions now.
All right.
I mean, I just like planting seeds. It's
What?
No.
What do you mean the campaign's over?
Yeah.
It's now time for cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Patron.
so thank you guys for watching so far. Thank you, like Riley, Mario, Nico, Crow, Mark, Vinny, and everyone at Metal Blade. Thank you so much for putting this together. It was been so much fun. I really enjoyed this. And Mario, like, thanks for like contacting me about this. Like, yeah, what a
Obviously, my pleasure, man. You've
Yeah.
delivered perfectly, I would
Thank
say.
you. So I think just the only thing left to do is to raid somebody. No.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Looks like it's already begun.